I'm the best ever. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
Yo, bounce guy, go off.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
Wilder's in a world of trouble, closing seconds. Can he weather the storm here in the third round?
And the ball to superlative.
Big right hook, lands flush for Cambosos, and that knockdown Teofimo Lopez. We have ourselves a fight.
Kape Nurmagomedov gets a triangle choke from up top. Gaethje's out, and the fight is over. The triangle choke for Khabib Nurmagomedov.
And Porter gets knocked down. He gets knocked down again. 10th round TKO win. Left uppercut, and that knocks out Leo. It appears he's out cold. The fight is over. It was a counter left uppercut, and just like that, what a left uppercut. I did not see that coming, ladies and gentlemen. I will have to admit, what a fight.
Nice celebration of a 3K video. I don't know, man. To hit 3,000 subscribers in like
Right hook to the body for Campbell. Left hook to the body for Garcia. And that knocked down Campbell. It was a left hook to the body. Campbell on the ground. The count is on. Can he make his way up? It appears he can't get up. Campbell on the ground. Trying to stand up. And the fight is over. Ryan Garcia with a 7th round knockdown. What a performance. Guys, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, we're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. We're trying to do record numbers today. Ryan Garcia tearing up and crying. What a performance for Ryan Garcia. Check, 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 check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Welcome to the stream, everyone. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. We're finally back. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a hell of a day. It's been a hell of a week. It's been a lot of fun, but we're finally back, guys. I see you guys in the chat. Thank you so much for coming through. I just came home from a Phillies game and they won 8-4. I've been trying to keep up like online with what's been going on and who's been winning. How about the interview of Charles Radke? I don't know if you guys seen that. Let me know if any of you guys seen that. But we're about to go right into the main event card. By the way, Jack Jenkins lost as well tonight too, which is crazy because he was being hyped up a lot. But nonetheless, we are finally here, guys. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Feels good to be back. Way to dress down. Listen, we had to represent the city, man. I feel like eventually, before your time ends, Hito, you're gonna be a Phillies fan, man. I'm convinced. You might not admit it now, but it's gonna happen. Let's see who was first in chat. Steve Williams and Hito, the first ones in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights always comes through and hangs out and sends a message. What's up, Daniel? How you doing today? Let's go. Tyson Pedro says Windy City. What's up? What's up, Windy City? Well, Tyson Pedro will be the first fight of the night. I have a little 4-leg parlay. Let me know how you guys feel about my parlay that I'll tell you guys about in a second. How are you guys Saturday going so far? By the way, let me know as well too. It hasn't been going good. What you guys been up to tonight and today overall in general? I will be quite honest if you guys care at all, because it's okay if you guys don't. But if you do, my Saturday has been one of the best Saturdays I've had in a long time, man. I ran a 5K under 7 minutes per each mile. My average pace was 6:46, so we're getting that speed back. Took the daughter to ballet, hung out with her, hung out with a couple family and friends. After that, in the morning, drank a cup of coffee, ate a bagel, came home and spent some time with the in-laws and the sister-in-law and all that. And it's just been a hell of a time, man. And now I'm hoping that we can cap it off with maybe hitting this 4-leg parlay. John Jacob Peck in the building as well, too. What's up, my guy? Welcome to the stream. Thank you always for coming through. Got Strickland in one of my just in case says Windy City. Imagine Strickland pulls it off, man. I can't see it happening, to be quite honest. I mean, we'll talk about this fight a little bit. Maybe accept some live callers as well, too. But thank you so much for coming through, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to have a good time. Hit the thumbs up. Steven Briscoe in the building. What's up, Steven? Bro, when does it begin? The main card starts now. Yo, Miller, ready to hear and new plugs. You were right about the Leon head kick. I'll admit, we were both ahead of the curve. What scares me is that we both disagree for tonight. We both disagree a little bit on who's going to win the main event tonight. And that scares me. Maybe we need 999 to confirm. Maybe Hito picks Sean Strickland. So, plugs, if I were you, I would be a little scared because Hito 609 never predicts a fight correctly. So that's just to throw that out there. He got the Sean O'Malley one right. That's about it in 2023. We are interviewing another MMA fighter on Monday. Breaking news, guys. So be on the lookout for that. That'll be Monday morning at 11 a.m. And then we'll be doing another live stream at 7 p.m. The same night. So keep out on the lookout for that. Long day of work. Borracho, well, I'm glad you're finally home, man. I mean, here I go, Borracho, talking about how good of a day that I had, and you're saying you just had a long day at work. All that to say, listen, there's gonna be days where I have a long day of work, and there's gonna be days where you have a good day. We're gonna trade, right? We're trying to provide for our families. We're trying to make money. So, Borracho, I commend you for putting a long day of work in the books today, man. And I hope you can enjoy some fights. And if you save yourself a couple bucks and just hear the commentary, I'm glad we could provide that for you, Borracho. I hope you're doing good, man. I hope everything is well. You're really ready to hear and new? No. I went to a ghetto-ass aquarium. Don't trust Google reviews. They probably paid for those reviews, right? Maybe that's safe to say, Hito. Steve Williams says, did you see Adesanya stand up and snap at that one short little brother during the media interviews? I did see that against Manel Kape. Izzy got mad when he called Kai Kara France. So yes, Steve. And Manel Kape talked, he basically said, listen, go worry about your cartoon fetishes, as crazy as that might sound. And he called Adesanya called him a midget. We'll see what happens. Kape is fighting an undefeated fighter at the end of the day. Yeah, he may not have faced a level of opponents that Kape has faced, but at the end of the day, he's fighting an undefeated fighter. Let's see if all that trash talking for him goes out the window, Steve. Steve, who do you got winning in the main event between Adesanya and Strickland tonight? How long until Pedro fights? Up next, Tyson Pedro making his way to the octagon as we speak. Windy City. Forrest Down Under says, Sean Strickland first round KO and new. Listen, for one, I would be wrong in my prediction, but more importantly, I would be ecstatic if I were wrong. Imagine Sean Strickland pulls it off. He becomes a champion when I thought Drickus was supposed to get the shot. A new champion's in town. It was beautiful to see Leon win the title, having a new champion in the UFC. We saw Sean O'Malley, whether you love him or hate him, it's nice to have some fresh talent holding the title, and now we can talk about who fights next, right? Imagine if Sean Strickland becomes champion. What if Adesanya wants the immediate rematch and the response to him is, hey, I don't keep score, I settle them, and he doesn't get the shot. Now, I think it does go a long way that Adesanya has always chosen to be active as a champion. So I think the UFC will do him favors and give him a rematch if he does lose, but I don't see it happening. Hey, yo, my brother, I was feeling that 21 Clemente hat when you did that short on Dead Man Walking. Listen, right here, man. You know what? You know who gave me this? My cousin's husband. Came from Puerto Rico. We was hanging out. I was like, yo, I like that hat. And in true Puerto Rican fashion, he was like, you like this hat? Here you go. And he just handed it to me. So I'm going to ask him. I'm going to message him, Steve, and ask him where he got it or whatever. I'm supposed to be going out there in October or November. You have my word that whenever I do talk to him, I'll ask him about this hat. He owes me some rum from Puerto Rico as well too. But I'm gonna ask him about this hat, and I'm gonna ask him where he got it. And if I find myself around this hat or wherever he got it, I'll make sure I'll grab you one, Steve Williams. You have my word. I mean that because you have been a blessing to the stream, and if there's any way I could pay it forward somehow, it's to get you that hat. Now, will I ever get Hito 609 a Steelers jersey or a hat or no? He's a big Steelers fan. Would I get him a Sacramento Kings? Who becomes a Sacramento Kings fan, by the way, too? Still at the dealership selling cars for fun and profit. Let's go. Let's go, Steve. Make that money. Let's go. You see the Jack Jenkins fight? I saw that he lost. I wasn't able to watch it. I was at the Phillies game, so I'm hoping to watch it back. I think he got knocked out in the third round, though. I was looking up the stats, trying to stay updated. I got Israel Adesanya by strikes in the second round. I got to go in the distance, but I have Adesanya winning regardless. I think Sean Strickland is going to prove himself to be more durable than he was against Pereira. I don't like the DDP slander from Dana and Izzy. The guy was hurt. Why rush it? The biggest fight of your life, you're going to go in there with a swollen foot? Why would he do that? Sean is so dead, says Fars Down Under. Listen, he may have won the press conference. He may have won the battle, but he's not going to win the war. I'll say that. Kape was cooking them dudes. Kape is a funny guy. Let's see if he pulls it off. I believe he speaks like 3 to 4 languages or something like that. I got it wrong with O'Malley, but I think I got it right with Izzy. Listen, you're in good company, Steve. I had O'Malley winning, but I picked Izzy to win, so maybe that reassures you a little bit, Steve. You're going to forget. Never forget, man. I got the memory of an elephant. Izzy by slow torture, 4th, 5th round KO. I can see that happening as well, too. Whether it finishes within the time frame of a 5-round fight or it doesn't, Wendy, I will say by the end of the fight, the punishment that Sean Strickland has suffered will be shown in his face, in his legs. You know, I don't think he's going to be put out the way Paulo Costa did, but I do think he's going to receive leg kicks. I do think he's going to receive some strikes upstairs, and I do believe he's not going to have an answer for whatever for the versatility that that Adesanya has. At the end of the day, there's levels to it. Adesanya might be a weirdo when it comes to what he likes to do outside the octagon, but at the end of the day, the dude is a hell of a fighter. We are in round number 1 of Tyson Pedro versus Turkalj. So let's get right to it. Round number 1 of a Schedule 3 first fight of the main event. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if you're new here. Let's go right into the card. Let's get it. Forgot to post this on Instagram and all that. I'll make sure I do so in a second. Let's get right to it. Tyson Pedro retreating a bit, circling to his right. Anton trying to apply the pressure, close the distance. Tyson being very patient. Nice straight right hand down the middle, lands for Pedro. Outside leg kick does land for Anton. Anton still being the stalker, pressing forward. Nice jab down the middle. Lands for Pedro. Both fighters standing toe to toe. And at this pace, I doubt it goes the distance. Both fighters are willing to exchange. Straight right hand over the top, misses for Anton. Outside leg kick misses for Anton as well too. Pedro feigning to the body, not letting his hands go quite just yet. Left front kick thrown by Anton, this time missing. Outside leg kick to the leg, to the calf, lands for Tyson Pedro here in the first round of a Schedule 3. Here we go. This is a light heavyweight bout. If you're just tuning in, this is the first fight of the main event. Both throw legs and catch each other on the shin. Fighting out of the clinch. Nice left knee to the body for Anton. Anton still pressing forward. Big shot down the middle, lands for Pedro. Right kick to the body. Pedro might be going for the kill here. Big right hand down the middle again for Pedro. Left knee for Anton. Another right hook. Right hook lands for Pedro. Hammer fist. Mark Goddard gets in the way. Pedro gets the job done. First round TKO victory to start off the card. Wendy was rooting for him. And Wendy, you got your wish. If you wanted Pedro to get it done, and it seemed like you were a fan, he got it done here early in the first round. Pedro out of CKB. Beautiful win for Pedro. It was a jab or 1-2 that landed down the middle that hurt Anton. And that was a beginning of the end. Pedro, very patient, landed a right kick to the body. They're showing replays of it right now. Landed another right hook over the top. Anton tried to trade with him, landed a nice left knee, but another right hand, then another 1-2, fundamental. Shots landed for Tyson. Pedro gets the job done here in the first round. Mark Goddard this time doesn't stop it early, stops it just in time, right? Anton out on his feet. What a first round victory. If your guys are new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. I'm just trying to do my part and make sure I post this on all the socials for those that want to see the live stream. Guys, thank you so much for the support, guys. We interviewed MMA fighter and John Duma. Shout out to him. That showed a lot of love. Gave me a great interview, guys. You guys can go check out that interview. It's on the chat, is in the channel. And now we're able to cover UFC 293. We're doing another live MMA fighter interview this Monday. Be on the lookout for that. We did fan questions where people love that. We're gonna make that happen again. There's a cricket maybe somewhere in this basement. I don't know if you guys hear it, but if it is annoying, please ignore. I think he made his way inside somehow. Yeah, that sounds close. He might be like down here. I remember one time trying to look for a cricket while live on stream, and it wasn't fun, and I couldn't find them. I don't know if you guys remember that. But the crickets are already starting to come out. And there we have it. Ray Melendez in the building. What's up to you, Ray? Hope my nephew's doing good and the sister is doing good. Is he going to 360 Superman punch him for the win, says Ray. Listen, I think he's going to win. I have a funny feeling he's going to go the distance. Chad going to have to carry the coffin to Sean. Sean has nobody, says Fars down under. Let's go. Jenkins broke his arm. Is that what happened? Did that cost him the fight? Was he losing? He dislocated his elbow. Was he winning before that? Was his opponent getting the best of him, or it was just a freak injury and that's why Mariscal was able to get the win? You guys let me know. I wasn't able to catch it live. He let the dogs out, says Hito. Jenkins broke his arm. I'm going Izzy by strikes in the 4th round. Bold prediction. There we go. Let's go. You were rooting for him, and you got your wish, Wendy. Excuse my Australian, says Wendy. My boy T in the building. What's up, T? Welcome to the stream. Quick work, Steve Williams. England in the house. Virix in the building. Haven't asked you guys in a while. Where are you guys from? Let me know in the chat. We got England in the building. We got Chicago. I know we got Gilroy, California. Let me know where you guys are from. In the meantime, let me quickly make who wins main event UFC 2. Car France in the building as well too. Dan Hooker in the building. Adesanya by KO. Strickland by KO. We got 2 more options. Thank you to all the members out there as well too, helping this channel grow. Adesanya by decision. Strickland by decision. Bro, there's a cricket somewhere in this basement. Do you guys hear it, by the way? If you guys don't, that'll be great. As long as it doesn't bother you guys, it won't bother. Can we talk about how bad Blood Diamond is? And that's one of the best nicknames, one of the best monikers in the UFC, right? To have the name Blood Diamond and to fall short, it's tough. Oh, man, a little LaCroix in the evening, nighttime. You can't beat that. You can't beat that, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he got smacked too. I saw Charles post-fight interview where he might get jailed for hate speech out there in Australia. We'll see what happens. Yeah, of course the crickets will be coming out for this card. Says he throws 609. It's fitting, right? Perfect day to do that, right? On a card that maybe we're getting charged a little bit too much for. John Carson in the building. What's up, John Carson? Says, I would love for Sean to win just so it can make everything more interesting. That's why I wanted Leon to get the job done, and he did. That's why I wanted Sean O'Malley to get the job done, and he did. It would make it more memorable. It will make it more entertaining to have some new champions. Pantoja even beating Brandon Moreno, I thought was, in a sense, good for the UFC. Anyone have an opinion on his chances? Kape to win? He's a favorite, I believe, as well, too. Cleveland, Ohio, the 216 in the building. Let's go. Never been to Cleveland. Not that far away from me, though. Like, not the furthest. The greatest state in the country, Jersey. Listen, I was born in Jersey, lived there for 16 years. I like Philadelphia, man. I got a lot of love for Philadelphia. It's a great place to be. A great place to live. Reckon a late finish for Izzy, says T. Many feel that way. I see some saying Izzy for early finish, but I feel you. We have a first caller. Let's see who this is.
Call from.
We might have a troll, so let's see. Hold on. Yo. Who's this? Oh, what's up, A-Rod? Welcome to the stream. I was making sure it wasn't a troll before I picked up. What's good? What's good? What's good? Yes, we are live, sir.
Hey, bro. Hey, the only way this card can be worth it, bro, is if they let what's his name, Kape. If they let Kape team up with fucking Strickland, bro, that's the only way this fucking card's gonna be worth it, bro.
So you're telling me there's no chance for Strickland out here?
Hell no, bro. Hell no. Not even, bro. He's gonna play with them. He's gonna toy with them for the first round, but I bet he's gonna end it second round, bro.
So you don't see Sean Strickland trying to wrestle and maybe being successful? I'm just trying to make an argument.
Not even close, bro. Not even close. Is he gonna fucking get him with them knees, bro?
Izzy's a special fighter. Let me ask you this real quick. If Izzy gets the job done in impressive fashion, who do you want to see him fight next?
Who? Strickland?
No, Adesanya. If Adesanya gets the job done.
If Adesanya gets the job done, I don't know what's up with Drake is.
He was hurt supposedly for this fight. The UFC is not too happy that he turned down the fight. I think Drake deserves a shot.
How long are they gonna wait?
It depends. Adesanya is a pretty active champion. If he doesn't suffer any enduring injuries, I think they'll make that fight happen fast. I have hear me out, A-Rod. This is where you get breaking news, right? This is where you get the in-depth conspiracies that I'm always right.
Information or what?
I got you, A-Rod. This is what it is. I bet you Drickus didn't happen next. This is my theory. Drickus Duplessis didn't happen next because we've been hearing Dana White talking for months that he's dying to make a card in Africa. What better way to have a fight, a main event or co-main, and it being Adesanya and Drickus? So I think they're all in on it.
Yeah. Nah, bro, you're right. You're 100% right, bro.
Just hear me out.
100% right.
I feel maybe they have it all planned out, and maybe Drickus even knows about it. Dana been saying for months he wants to have a card in Africa. When it happens, when I'm proven right, A-Rod, don't be surprised. It won't be the first time, won't be the last.
Nah, you're calling it, bro. You're calling it. That's how it's gonna go, bro. That's how it's gonna go. Cause ain't no way they're gonna fucking make all that show in the middle of the ring after Dracus beat fucking what's his face, and they make that show in front of everybody. Yeah, they make that show in front of everybody. Ain't no way he's gonna let that shit go, bro. That shit's gonna happen. But he's waiting for the right time, exactly how you said, bro. He's waiting for the right time.
How are you going to hype up a fight like that and then not make it, right? And then say, oh, he might have to fight one or two more times. That just doesn't make sense. I think that fight's going to happen in Africa.
Facts, bro. Facts. But the only way this fight's going to be good, bro, is if they let Kape and fucking Strickland team up. That's the only way. Because, bro, come on. Everybody knows Izzy's going to take it, bro. Izzy's he's gonna be toying with his ass the whole fucking first round, bro. Ain't no way fucking Strickland's gonna fucking even make it close, bro.
So you're saying Adesanya? You're saying Adesanya by knockout?
In the second, hell yeah, bro.
Wow.
Because he's mad. He's mad at all that shit that Strickland was talking. Did you hear Strickland go on fucking Rogan's podcast and talk all that shit?
Yes.
Did you see that?
Yes.
How he was saying Izzy was jacking off his dog and all that shit, bro.
Yep, he
That's
said in the
crazy.
press conference too,
Yeah.
which
That's
which
crazy,
is
bro.
maybe it's a conversation to have for Monday, but that is a little weird. If
That's weird. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Bro,
that is a little strange.
Izzy ain't gonna let him get away with that shit, bro. And I'm one of the most fucking viewed podcasts in the world. Hell no, Izzy ain't gonna let that shit slide, bro.
So
He's
you say
crazy.
what, second round knockout? You said?
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. He's
I
gonna
re-
toy with them the whole first round. Second round, he's going for the KO. Watch.
I respect it, man. Thank you so much for the call. Any last words you want to say to the
Hell
chat?
Let's go Cowboys. Fuck the Eagles. Let's go Cowboys.
Oh wow, did me dirty. Let's go. Appreciate your call, man. Let's go.
All right,
We'll talk
hey,
after
take
Sunday.
care.
We'll see what happens.
All right, bet.
Much
All right,
love,
later,
man.
bro.
Later. Wow, my man went for broke at the end and said, you know what? Last thing, F the Eagles. See me with the Phillies. Wow. It really be your own. A-Rod, thank you so much for the call, man. Appreciate you, bro. Let's catch up with chat. How long we been live? Not that long. We just went live not too long ago. So Beta Quest, welcome to the stream. My man, Beta. The political savant. Post-fight interview was crazy. I saw that. Can you play Doggy Style Snoop Dogg? I'm gonna have to find that. I gotta be careful because I don't want to get copyright struck, Wendy. So I'll make sure I try to do that in a little bit. I see Cleveland's in the building. What else is in the building? I see Born New York City. Let's go. I took an old man nap and didn't wake up to the prelims ended. That happened to me yesterday. I took like a 2-hour nap late and it cost me because then I didn't go to sleep till like 2 a.m. Beta took him a while to figure it out. So like 10:15. I'm the source, man. We got one more call. We're gonna answer this one before we get to the next fight.
Call from
Hito 609.
Oh, here we go.
to accept, press 1.
Let's see what we got here. Hito in the building. What's up, Hito?
What's up?
Talk to us, man. How do you have this fight going on tonight? Because I believe you have Strickland, which is surprising.
I don't like how A-Rod was just so happy for Izzy. It was weird, man. Like, I get you believe he's gonna win, but he seemed excited. Like, how you gonna be, so excited for a guy that jacks off his own dogs? You know what I mean?
Wow. There you have it.
That's kind of weird, man. He was just so happy about it. And I was watching, I was like, until you said, hey, that's kind of weird, you kind of feel like he felt like in the corner, like, nah, it is weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. A-Rod, hey, man. Gonna call the Peter on you.
A-Rod versus Hito beef brewing little by little. We'll see if we have a beautiful next rivalry.
Because of that confidence, that ignorance and that confidence that he has in Izzy, I'm willing to put $10 for the super chat. That's I got Strickland winning tonight, and he can put $10 in the super chat if Strickland wins. But if Izzy wins, I'd put $10.
Shake my hand. Shake my hand. You have a bet, sir. $10. I'm sorry that I'm tired of taking your money.
I was talking about A-Rod.
Oh, A-Rod. Oh, okay. Yeah, because you know what? I'm a back off. I'm tired of taking your money. A-Rod, if you want to put a $10 super chat bet with Hito, don't feel forced. Hito usually loses bets anyways. So there's that.
Hey, the odds are his favorite. It's $10. Don't be scared, you know what I mean?
How do you have this fight playing out, Hito 609? Are you saying Strickland is going to pull off the upset?
I want you to know, Sean in a second. That's it. Sean in a second. He's going to get the W.
You've been consistent with saying that. I don't know why you feel confidently about that. Well, Sean Strickland, he's kind of predictable. He throws the 1-2. That's about it. He almost never even throws like a 3 or an uppercut. He's not
we need to get this bum Izzy out.
He's not versatile enough. It's not gonna happen, Hito.
Is he too cringe to be a champion? Nobody. This guy's jacking up dogs. He's weird. He's like now he wants to get in the political aspect with Australia because Sean Strickland called him out. He's just a cringe person. Get him out. I'm tired of seeing him. Over him.
Listen, I would be elated if you're correct. Breaking news real quick. I had to answer the call because it was the homie Hito, but Justin Tafa just got another first round knockout win, this time for Justin Tafa against Austin Lane. Just finished. We missed it, and it's all Hito's fault. Right back to the call. What's up, Hito?
Oh, shit, my bad, man. I'll see you.
No, make sure you call back right before the main event fight as well, too, so we could talk some fights. All right, appreciate your prediction. You're going to be wrong. Thank you so much for the call, broski. There you have it, guys. Hito609, he made us miss a fight. Let me, if you want to leave a voicemail, I'll make sure I play it. We missed that fight. That's Hito's fault. We can blame him. He's a newbie. If Strickland wins, you have to play it, says Wendy. I got you. I promise you. If that happens, I will play it, and I will take the copyright, punishment. Do you think Drickus will still get the title shot next? I don't think he will. I honestly think they're going to save it for whenever they do a fight in Africa, and I believe that's going to happen sooner than people might expect. That's my bold prediction, Carson. We'll see what happens. I personally want to see Izzy versus Hamza. If Izzy and Hamza both win their fights. If you saw the press conference, Izzy did say, Carson, he said, listen, Drickus might have to wait 1 or 2 more fights. I might fight the winner of Costa and Hamza Chimaev. So if Chimaev beats Costa, you might get exactly what you want, Carson. And at 185, I think Hamzat is dangerous. He doesn't like going down to 170. I don't even know if he'll fight at 170 again. So we'll see. Miller the Source, Boracho, I'm telling you, I think that's the plan. Oh, that would be amazing. Boracho, I have a feeling that they're waiting for the Africa card. That's the best place to do it. Why rush it and make it happen in Australia when, Adesanya says he's, the true African. Drickus says, listen, I'm the only one that resides in Africa. It'll be a great fight to make in Africa for all the marbles. Cowboys, Cowboys is one of the most hated teams in football, so I feel bad for A-Rod. But, they do hold the most fans, I believe, in football as well, too. Adesanya by submission, says Uplight Recordings. Listen, Adesanya has been saying that he wants to win a fight by submission. This might be the time that he gets it done. So you might be correct in your assessment. If I check my best now, I feel like I missed out on the slander, says Wendy. LMAO, what did I say, says T. Izzy F's dog, Strickland definitely says the hard R when in good company. It's a battle of cringe lords. Listen, Strickland has a couple of black brothers out there in Chris Curtis and a couple other fighters as well too. He said he almost became a neo-Nazi, and then he realized he wasn't racist. It wasn't in his blood. He might be loved by the community. I'm just saying. Beta, I don't know. I poke before the first minute is done, says Virix. Well, how about Justin, man? Getting a knockout. It was a beautiful left hook that landed upstairs, and that wobbled Austin Lane beginning of the end. And Austin Lane is pretty big for the division, it seems like, as well too. Easy money, take that bet, A-Rod. Hito wants Strickland. Wow. He believes Strickland is going to win. He's been saying this for a few days now. Is Hito usually wrong? Yes. So there's that. I wish Strickland could win, but he ain't got that dog in him like Izzy. Well, speaking of dogs and Israel Adesanya, that's an interesting comparison. Eddie Rodriguez says, hey, if Bisping pulled it off against Rockhold, I think Sean has a chance. We've seen stranger things happen. We've seen GSP lose to Hughes and Sarah. So listen. Maybe he has a weakness against anybody with the first name Matt, even though he has Avengers losses. But we've seen weirder things, so we'll see what happens. Damn, this card is flying. 2 first-round finishes, right? It's like everybody's trying to get home. I was going to bet on him, too. Damn, Wendy, you missed your opportunity. A-Rod, let's get this bet going. Where'd A-Rod go? My man disappeared. Hey, what's up, everybody, including New Miller DC. My guy, Chris Faith, in the building. Looks like I'm going to leave a voicemail. Love to see it, Chris. We'll make sure to play it. Will Kape win? Well, we're about to find out shortly because the first 2 fights of the main event finished like in a matter of seconds, it feels like. So Kape is up next versus an undefeated fighter in Felipe dos Santos. So I think Kape is going to get it done. I think the experience is going to play a factor and is going to get him to get the win tonight. We'll see what happens. That's why they keep saying 1 or 2. They trying to secure the Africa bag. Might not be the best time considering that Africa is currently seeing a lot of revolutions going on right now. Listen. Beta, you heard it here first. Nobody's giving you that insight. That's why they call me the source. That's why they call me the one who gets it done. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm the one. Nobody said this before me that they're trying to formulate that Africa card. We might get, I don't know, Adesanya and Drickus. Maybe on the undercard, Usman versus I don't know who, but Usman versus maybe like a Steven Thompson. Who else do we get from out there? We'll see what happens. But I can almost guarantee you that if the Africa card does happen, you're going to see Adesanya there. You're going to see Usman there. and we'll see who else. Drake is for sure. What do you think of Coach Prime in the Colorado Buffalo? They're 2-0 and knocked off number 17 TCU. When it comes to college sports or anything of that nature, I am the worst to ask. And Nebraska ain't no joke too, borracho. Miller, how did you do in run? I ran 21:01 in a 3.1K. My average pace was 6 minutes and 46 seconds. I came second place in my age bracket, so in the 30s. And I came 25th out of 148 runners. And I just started running like, I don't know, 6 to 8 weeks ago. So I'm going to try to make top 10, top 5 by next year in that same race. And I might start making this 5K runs a thing. It felt good to be a little bit competitive, man. So let's keep these going. I'm hoping to run another one soon. I'm going to keep training and keep losing weight because I feel better than I felt in a long time. Who's fighting now? Kape next, Theo. And Miller, how did you can have in your life and still be raped. That's true. The easiest go-to, I have a friend that's black, right? So he's literally racist all of the time. I don't know if he is, Beta. Maybe we could debate. But breaking news, Whale Rider in the chat. Whale, you might be unaware if you check my Discord. People been asking for you. Von Blue been saying, yo, where's my young shooter? Whale is finally back. He said, sup, bros, we on tonight. Putting on a show. Listen, CKB not having the worst time right now as far as their performances thus far. You saw Carlos Olberg get a submission. Jack Jenkins fell short. But then on the main card, you saw Tyson Pedro with a phenomenal knockout. 2 first-round finishes on the main event. Up next will be Kape versus Dos Santos. That will be underway in a matter of seconds. So be out on the lookout for that. That's a matter of seconds. So truly can't wait. Adesanya versus Strickland will be the main event. If you're just getting here, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. What's up, Miller? Where we at on the card? We're about to get to the third fight of the main event. 2 first-round finishes on the main card. Monday we'll be interviewing another MMA fighter, so be here for that. We're having a lot of fun doing that. 2 streams on Monday, 2 live streams, one at 11 a.m., another one at 7 p.m. So be on the lookout for that. I wish Usman was champ still because we probably would have seen a title fight because right now Leon versus Kobe is taking too long to happen. Is that Leon's fault? Is that Kobe's fault? What do you think is going on there, Carson? Because it's a little bit strange, right, how long this is taking for Leon to get back into the octagon. Kobe hasn't really beat anybody lately that's relevant. Which is crazy, right, when you think about it. But nonetheless, because he weighed in and was the sub, right, in case one of them got hurt between Leon and Usman, now Kobe gets a shot. I would say, to be fair, he doesn't necessarily deserve the shot. But we've talked about this in prior podcasts. Rankings are starting to mean less and less as the months and years progress. I wish, very nice, Miller. Long gold. You have our support here. Let's go, Wilson. Maybe I'll vlog some of those moments, but I feel better than ever, man. I feel ever since we dropped Trey from the podcast on Monday for the Trash Talk Mondays, this stream, the shorts views are just going up north. Everything's going good. Ever since we dropped Trey, I don't know where Trey's at, but I just figured I'd say that. Ever since we dropped Trey from the channel, things have been just going quite smooth. Trey Mountain says, bunch of broke bums who know nothing about fighting. I see. Yeah, I don't know how Trey talks about money. He still owes me $20 and I still haven't gotten paid. How do you make I don't know, me personally, if I owe somebody money, I believe in the biblical aspect, in the saying the debtor is slave to the lender, right? When you owe somebody money, you're supposed to pay it, and you're kind of binded by that contract. I guess how Trey was raised, he don't pay his bets. I mean, that guy is just a pure savage. He makes bets, doesn't pay him off. Leon Scott holding on to the belt as long as he can. Well, yeah, what's going on, Plugs? What's going on? Whale Rider says with the 250. Thank you so much. Whale Rider says, are you not entertained? Loving this card. 2 first-round finishes. The earlier I get to bed, the better, Will Rider. So I respect it. I agree. Deserve means nothing to the UFC. It's who puts more butts in seats. Look at Look at Sean Strickland. You have Drickus above him, who just beat Whitaker, being an underdog. He was like a plus 300. You would think, oh, he gets a shot next, and he doesn't get it. Whitaker, of course, he lost. He doesn't get it. Cannonier, he was the replacement in case something went wrong tonight, but you know he's not fighting for the title. Vettori would have been born to see. Costa, Brunson, but Sean Strickland is at number 5. There's nothing in his previous performances of recent that you would say, man, Sean Strickland really deserves this. There's no one else out there that deserves it more than Sean Strickland. It's hard to make that argument unless you bring in the factor, unless you bring in the aspect of he's entertaining outside of the octagon. People want to see him just because he's good at trash talking. No one else out there in the middleweight division necessarily provides that. That's why you're getting Sean Strickland. That's why you're getting Colby Covington versus Leon instead of someone else besides Leon, because Colby knows how to sell himself outside of the octagon. I don't owe anyone a daggum thing. It's 2023 and this guy still says daggum. That tells you a lot. Trey Melton in the building. Maybe we can get a Trey Melton call right before the main event. Illuminati, Sean wins by submission. Listen, I would be wrong in my prediction if Sean wins, but I will be ecstatic to see some fresh blood holding the title. T says, I thought I saw Edwards Colby will be co-main 295. Yeah, I don't think it's confirmed. I don't know whose fault it is, but I really thought Colby versus Leon was finna be the co-main, I believe is what you're trying to say, to UFC 295. I think that's the Jones versus Stipe card. I think we have to wait for confirmation. I don't even really care for Jones versus Stipe much. That might sound blasphemous because, you know, people hold Jones to a high regard and people hold Jones as being the best fighter in the UFC and the GOAT. But I don't want to see like a 40-year-old Stipe fight for the title. I want to see fresh blood. I want to see Sergey Pavlovich. I want to see Tom Aspinall. I think these guys are more threatening to John Jones. But instead we're getting a Stipe who is working like a full-time job being a firefighter. It's just not necessarily what I want. But again, rankings, what do they mean? Essentially, not much in my opinion. Every fighter I hyped 6 months ago getting all the love now. The source. Sean O'Malley is the only one I can think of that you've been hyping up. That's about it. 10 on Izzy, says A-Rod. There you go. The bet is on. Handshake, please. Loser donates to Miller. I guess it's going to be Heat, though. A-Rod, don't even trip. Now, I don't care about Jones-Stipe fight either. Pavlovich, Gane, Aspinall, only ones I care about at the moment. I might remove Gane out that category, and it was crazy. That's crazy because I was so big on Gane. But that lackluster performance against John Jones in the way that he lost, I don't want to see him fight John Jones anytime soon. I would like to see an Aspinall-Gane matchup, a Gane-Pavlovich matchup, but Gane fighting John Jones after the way he lost, not right now, in my opinion. Stipe should have retired after the third fight with Daniel. He's over the hill already. I don't want to see Jones and Stipe, but again, sells tickets. Stipe is known as being arguably the best heavyweight of all time. I get why they're doing it. I'm just not crazy about it. Tail of the tape, Manel Kape versus Dos Santos. Kape, 29 years old. Dos Santos, 23. 2 inches taller is Dos Santos. The reach advantage goes to Dos Santos at 70 inches to 68. This fight will be up next. We have 3 fights left on the main card, and it felt like this card just started 22 seconds ago. It's crazy. Curtis says, I don't care about the threat. I just want to see John Jones fight somebody. Well, I feel you on that. I just don't think Stipe is the guy. Stipe has no chance. It makes no sense. He should stay retired. I agree, Boracho. Definitely focus on his career and family, says Wilson to Carson. I just like the idea of the stylistic matchup versus Tom. Agreed. Young, hungry fighter, has speed, has wrestling, has sharp striking. I would love to see that fight. Maybe he's not experienced and seasoned enough, but I would like to see the young fighter versus John Jones instead of a old fighter in Stipe. Almost think Tom matches up better with John than he does with Gane. Even stylistically, that might be a better fight for Aspinall. Gane is dangerous. Just stylistically might not be the best. The ref just got punched in the face by mistake. Kape versus Dos Santos will be up next. John Jones fighting Tyson Fury. That's not happening, but Tyson Fury is fighting Ngannou. Does Ngannou have a chance? We could debate that as well, too. Round number 1 between Kape versus Dos Santos going down in a matter of seconds. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. Number 1 commentary channel on YouTube. And here we go. Round number 1. Flyweight bout. Straight right hand down the middle. Lands for Kape. Kape catches the leg. Inside leg kick. Lands for Kape. Felipe Dos Santos retreating. Both fighters touching gloves. Right kick to the body lands for Dos Santos. Dos Santos, the taller fighter, has a 2-inch reach advantage. Left hook upstairs for Dos Santos. Flying knee thrown by Dos Santos. Left straight down the middle lands for Kape. Manel being patient. Right front kick to the body just misses for Dos Santos. Manel being patient, bouncing on his toes out of the southpaw stance. Jab upstairs lands for Dos Santos. Left straight down the middle, knocks down Dos Santos. And Dos Santos got stunned. Kape on top. Kape on top, knocked down Dos Santos. Dos Santos back up to his feet. Right hook again for Manel as he gets caught with a straight right hand. This fight might not go the distance in the pace that it's going so far. Manel standing tall. Right front kick to the body. Lands flush for Dos Santos. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. We might get another first round finish, and that would be the 3rd first round finish in a row. Looping right hook thrown by Dos Santos, this time missing. Outside leg kick lands for Manel. Pawing with a jab is Dos Santos. Double jab thrown by Dos Santos, this time missing. Manel circling to his right. Right front kick to the body lands for Dos Santos. Long jab, this time missing for Dos Santos. Circling to his left is Manel. Under 3 minutes left here in the first round of a Schedule 3. Manel pawing with a jab. Left kick to the body lands for Manel. And Manel lands on top out of a scramble. Left hook to the head for Manel. Hammer fist for Manel. Dos Santos back up to his feet. Here we go. Outside leg kick this time missing for Dos Santos. Left hook lands for Manel. Straight right hand upstairs lands for Manel. But a right hand lands it for Dos Santos. Spinning back kick thrown by Dos Santos, this time missing. Jab lands for Dos Santos. Man, these guys are throwing bombs. Jab lands upstairs for Dos Santos. Another jab for Dos Santos. Left hook upstairs for Dos Santos. Right knee to the head for Dos Santos. Right hook upstairs for Manel. We have ourselves a fight. Under 2 minutes left here in the first round. Looping left hook missing, but an outside leg kick does land for Dos Santos. Dos Santos double jab this time missing. Right kick to the body lands. Kape, 24 significant strikes. Dos Santos, 18. Outside leg kick lands for Manel. Double jab thrown by Dos Santos, this time missing. Manel circling to his left. Looping right hook thrown by Dos Santos, this time missing again. Left knee to the body lands for Manel. Jab upstairs lands for Dos Santos. Head kick missing for Dos Santos. Both fighters fighting out of the clinch. Right hook lands for Dos Santos. We have ourselves a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Looping left hook thrown by Dos Santos, this time missing. Spinning back elbow lands from Manel. Right kick to the body for Dos Santos. We have ourselves a fight. Manel circling to his left. Counter left straight down the middle by Manel. Dos Santos being a stalker. Double jab thrown by Dos Santos. Left kick to the body for Dos Santos. Going for the body lock is Dos Santos, fighting the head kick missing for Manel. Dos Santos going for broke here in the first round. Pawing with the jab. Right kick to the body blocked by Manel. Straight right hand to the body lands from Manel. Kape being patient. Left kick to the body for Dos Santos finally. Dos Santos being very active. Straight right hand down the middle. Just grazes the chin of Manel. Jab down the middle. Lands from Manel. Left kick to the body again for Kape. Right hook to the head for spinning back elbow. Left straight down the middle for Manel. Straight right hand down the middle for Manel. These guys are landing bombs. We'll be going to round number 2 in a matter of seconds. That was at least in... I know we got 2 knockouts in the first 2 fights of the main event, but that was my favorite round thus far on this card. What a round between Kape and Dos Santos. We'll be going to round number 2 in a matter of seconds. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Merchant in the building. What's up, Merchant? Let's catch it. Sorry, fighting card. What's up, Jesus? Welcome to the stream, my guy. The man, the myth, the legend, Jesus, always coming through. What's up, bro? Almost think Tom matches up better. Yep. Was that serious, Curtis? Nope. Ngannou is John Jones versus Wilder. I was joking. Here we go. Round number 2 will be underway in a matter of seconds. Apart from the knockdown, Dos Santos look great, man. 7-0 fighter as well, too. Rangy as well. We'll be going to round number 2. This fight could go either way. Both landing bombs. We're going to round number 2. Here we go. Round number 2 of a schedule 3. Let me know who do you guys have winning between Kape and Dos Santos. But we're in round number 2 finally. Right kick to the body, just missing for Dos Santos. Head kick thrown by Dos Santos. This time missing. Inside leg kick missing as well. But Dos Santos being very active here in the second round. Dos Santos willing to exchange. Jab upstairs lands finally from Manel. Kick to the body just missing from Manel. Kick to the body just missing. Looping right hook thrown by Dos Santos, this time missing. Trying to make this look normal. Go. Right kick to the body landing for Dos Santos. Counter right straight down the middle, lands flush for Dos Santos. Both fighters fighting out of the clinch. They break away. Man, we have ourselves a fight. Circling to his left is Manel. Inside leg kick lands for Dos Santos. Right hand over the top for Dos Santos. Outside leg kick lands flush for Manel. Left kick missing for Dos Santos. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Outside leg kick misses for Manel. Kape. Pawing with the jab is Dos Santos. Right hand over the top missing for Felipe. Right hook lands flush from Manel. Left hook thrown by Dos Santos, this time missing. Nice left straight down the middle lands for Felipe. Jab upstairs lands for Dos Santos. Both fighters landing bombs. Circling to his left is Manel. Trying to create angles. Jab upstairs lands for Dos Santos. Looping right hook missing for Dos Santos. We have ourselves a fight. Straight right hand down the middle. And counter left hook lands from Manel. But Dos Santos maybe having the better of this round as well too. We have ourselves a fight. Dos Santos being patient, standing tall. Manel being patient as well too. Straight right hand missing for Dos Santos. Circling to his left is Manel. Manel slowing down quite a bit here in the second round. Counter left hook lands finally for Manel. Double jab thrown by Dos Santos, this time missing. Spinning back elbow missing for Felipe. Outside leg kick missing for Felipe as well too. Jab, counter jab lands for Manel. Double jab thrown by Dos Santos, this time missing the mark. Trying to close the distance. Counter straight right hand lands for Kape. Then a left hook for Manel. Left hook again for Manel. And that rocks back Dos Santos. Nice right front kick to the body for Dos Santos. Left hook missing for Manel. Outside leg kick lands for Manel. Straight right hand lands for Felipe. Left hook lands for Manel. 1-2 thrown by Manel. Blocked by Dos Santos. Fading to the bodies Manel. Dos Santos pouring with the jab. Finally lands a jab here. 1 minute left here in the second round of a Schedule 3. Spinning back kick to the body lands for Dos Santos. Then a jab lands upstairs for Dos Santos. Straight right hand down the middle lands for Manel. Nice left hook to the body lands for Manel. Right hook. Left hook upstairs. Left hook again for Manel. Nice short elbow. Right hand down the middle for Dos Santos. 30 seconds left here in the second round. Close second round. Nice right hand down the middle for Dos Santos. Right hand in response by Manel. Nice right hook again for Dos Santos. Dos Santos looking a little bit tired. Retreating here a bit. Right hook again upstairs from Manel, but he gets caught with a straight right hand. 15 seconds left. What a fight. Right hook again for Manel. Closing seconds of the second round. Round number 2 is over. We'll be going to round number 3 in a matter of... Damn, this is a hell of a fight, man. I know we got some knockouts early, but if this ends in a knockout somehow, this might be fight of the night. Who looks better? I would say it's 1-1 going into the third. I say you give that first round to Manel after the knockdown. I say that second round, Felipe was very active until the last minute of that round. I think it's tied going into the third. It could be 2-0 Manel. It could be 1-1. Reckon Manel gets the finish in the third. He looks stronger in the closing minute of that round. And I think he hurt... I think he hurt Felipe. I don't know, man. That might have been Manel's round as well. It's tough. We'll be going to round number 3 in a matter of seconds. Number 1 commentary channel on YouTube. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Number 1 commentary channel on YouTube. Last and final round, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 3. Manel versus Dos Santos. Jab missing for Dos Santos. Manel being patient. Landing on the outside as well, too. Jab missing for Manel. Right kick to the bottom. Counter right hook. Lands flush for Kape. Outside leg kick again for Kape. I'm going to just call him Kape. It just sounds cooler. Straight right hand missing for Dos Santos as he loads up with a 1-2. Nice counter right straight again from Manel. Manel's timing him better here in the third round. Nice right hand lands finally for Dos Santos. Right kick to the body, this time blocked by Manel. Manel circling to his left. Jab missing for Manel. Big right hand down the middle lands for Dos Santos. Under 4 minutes left in the third round. We have ourselves a fight. Double jab, then a straight right hand. The second jab, and then the right hand lands for Dos Santos. Nice left hook to the body, lands flush for Manel. Left straight down the middle for Manel. Oh, Manel starting to land the more significant shots. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Big right down the middle. Counter left hook for Manel. Another left hook for Manel. What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Nice left uppercut lands for Manel. Might be hurt. Right hook by Manel. Right hook by Dos Santos. Kape was hurt there for a second. Jab lands for Manel. Big 1-2 for Manel. This might be fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Big right hand by Dos Santos. A little blood leaking out of the nose of Dos Santos. Circling to his right is Manel. Left kick to the body. Misses for Dos Santos. Dos Santos leaking out of his nose now here with some blood. Counter right again for Manel. Manel gets another knockdown. Blood leaking out of the nose of Manel and then his left eye as well too. This has become a battle of attrition here in the third round. Thank you for gifting a membership. My God, Beta Quest. Big right down the middle for Dos Santos. And Merchant becomes a member thanks to Beta Quest. Big left hook lands for Manel. Thank you once again so much. My guy, Beta Quest. Big right hand counter lands for Dos Santos. Right front kick to the body. This time missing for Dos Santos. Dos Santos still being the stalker. Big right hand over the top lands for Dos Santos. 1 minute and 37 seconds left. Man, what a hell of a fight thus far. Manel appears to have slowed down just a bit. Double jab thrown by Dos Santos here. This time doesn't find the mark. 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Left kick to the body misses for Dos Santos. Big counter right straight down the middle lands for Manel. Manel retreating. Manel using a lot of foot movement. Straight right hand down the middle. Partially lands for Dos Santos. Big right counter lands for Dos Santos. Right hook lands for Dos Santos. Out of an exchange. And he's going for broke here. Under a minute left. The $20 from my guy, Von Blue in the building. Let's go. Spinning back kick thrown by Dos Santos. This time missing. Manel taunting him a bit here. But Dos Santos might be stealing this round. Big right hand lands for Manel. Counter right hand just missing for Dos Santos. Right straight to the head. Lands flush for Manel. Nice right kick to the body lands for Dos Santos. And a takedown for Manel with 15 seconds left. Right hook to the head. I wonder how the judges scored now that Manel got this takedown in the closing seconds. Hammer fist. Right straight to the head. Manel with some hammer fist. And the ref breaks it up. We're going to the scorecards. They show each other a lot of love. They hug it out. They hug it out. They show each other love. We're going to the scorecards. Von Blue says, just checking on me, mijo. Papa. Von is proud of my little chiquito. Listen, man. Von Blue, I know you're going for Sean Strickland. I just don't think he gets it done tonight. What's up, Von Blue? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the 20, man. Appreciate you, broski. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Beta at it again. Beta is the GK, man. The gift of king. Johnson making it real easy to root for him. Oh, man, what a fighter, man. I want to see him in there again. He's undefeated as well, too. We'll see how they score this. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. I think it could go 2-1 either way. Manel did land a good amount of knockdowns. Even though you could argue that Dos Santos was unbalanced, nonetheless, we'll see how they call it. Von Blue breaking bread, man. Always showing love, man. Appreciate you guys. Von Blue, Will Ryder was here a bit earlier. I remember you've been asking for him. Please what, Wendy? That Dos Santos gets it or Manel? Bro, that was a great fight. That's my favorite fight thus far. Need this win for Kape. For all my bets. Oh, got you. Here we go. I'll call it out for you. Here we go. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judges score the contest. 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Manel. Manel gets the job done, ladies and gentlemen. Dos Santos felt he done. I bet you it was the knockdowns. Judges like that. Damn, Manel speaks freaking Portuguese too. I heard Manel speaks like 3 languages as well, too. Maybe he says something to Adesanya, Kape, France. They hug it out. They show each other a lot of love. Manel being interviewed. Very tough fight. I have all respect for this kid. He's a tough kid. Like him. Not a kid, he's a man. This kid is a man. And in the long range, he used it very well. He accepted to fight me. All these mother effers. Number 2, 3, 4. The crowd booing him. Wendy, your parlay still active. I was supposed to fight Kaikara. Kaikara sticks his middle finger at home. You show up, you piece of sh. What a POS, says Manel. Listen. He says, serious, listen. I'm going to fight you next. And if you refuse to fight me again, I'm going to your city. I'm going to your academy. And I'm going to spar you there. No one's going to do anything. You know why? Because there's a bunch of FAGGOT. You know the... Oh my God, bro. Everybody's dropping that word in Australia. They're trying to get locked up. Jesus. What is these post-fight post-fight interviews? This is the second time tonight. Thank you for the $5. Hito619 says, please play last Insta DM. Pause. Okay, I got you. I'll play right after in 1 second. I'm here at Stevens Creek Toyota on Stevens Creek Boulevard, just working late tonight. If I ever touch some real money, Steve, and God willing, we get there. When I touch some real money and I want to buy a car, if I'm going to ever buy a car from a dealership, it'll be from you, man. If you're anywhere near Stevens Creek, man, go check out my guy, Steve Williams. Dan Brody, you're right down the street. We got to link up. Listen, man, that's the man, the myth, the legend. Devin Johnson in the building says, what's up, bro? Didn't I see you commentating on the Crawford fight with the big boys? Crawford versus Spence, I commentated in this basement, but and listen, I would say I would love to see that happening one day on the big stage. We might make it happen. We'll see, man. We got to just keep putting in that work. Devin, welcome to the stream, my guy. It would be weird if he does not speak Portuguese. He's from Portugal, says freaking. No, I'm sorry, more alluding to that. He just speaks like 3 languages, man. That guy is a gifted man. Yes, bro, come through. We can go to Mendocino Farms in Santana now or Chipotle. Man, makes me want to be in Cali right now. Great interview until that. But T, everybody's dropping the F-bomb. We can go to that Charlo fight. If Charlo gets a job done, man, I will be proud of him. Let's go to Instagram. Let's see what Hito got for us in store. I'm kind of scared to see what it might be. Thank you so much for the $5, Hito. Do I play this live? Do we trust him? Hold on a second. What do we got here? Let me first mute his UFC card. Let's trust Hito. Von is proud of my little chiquito. Listen, man. Von Blue. Von is proud of my little chiquito. Listen, man. Von Blue. Von is proud. That might be a pause right there. Whoa. Let's act like that never happened. Let's delete that moment out of the stream. Never happened. Let's get right back to the fight. I'm mad you kind of baited me into that. Let's catch up with chat. Dos Santos, man. He was undefeated until tonight. But that guy has a bright future ahead. Guys, if you're just tuning in, believe it or not, has it even been an hour? It's 10:20. No, it's 11:20. It's been an hour and 20 minutes, and we're already 3 fights through. We're about to be at the co-main between Tuivasa and Volkov. This card is flying. This card might be done before midnight at this rate. Tuivasa versus Volkov up next, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it locked. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. If you're wondering what kind of parlays I got, I have Ty Tuivasa, Olberg, Adesanya, and Tafa. So I just need, at this point, Tuivasa and Adesanya to get it done. But damn, what a night. What a night. We'll see what happens. Number one comment. I put 100 on that, says A-Rod. On what? Canelo gonna KO Charlo in the 5th? Hito, we got that better or not? Listen, imagine if Charlo gets it done, then they, Terrence Crawford goes for 3-time undisputed, and then he gets that done. Shh. That's a storybook ending. Number one commentary channel on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. Unanimous decision. I think 2 cards were 29-28, and then the last one was a 30-27. I got Pedro, Tafa, and Bam Bam all round 1 finish. Wow. Wow, T. How much? How much? Because you're 1 fight away, bro. If that works out for you, T, I would be proud of you. That'll be crazy. Up next, the co-main event, Tuivasa versus Volkov. Tuivasa, let's see if he's new and improved. He looks in shape. He looks a lot skinnier for a heavyweight. Looks focused, looks ready. By the way, guys, Monday morning, podcast, 11 in the morning, another MMA fighter that we'll be interviewing. And then at 7 p.m., maybe we'll do the UFC 293 recap. So keep out on the lookout for that. We're putting in the work, man. The shorts are getting numbers. I didn't go live on TikTok. That's what I should have done today, and I completely forgot all about that. But maybe next time. I'll make sure I do so for the next one. Appreciate your guys' support. Whatever topics or videos you guys want me to come up with, feel free to share with me and give me ideas, and I'll try to make it happen. Tuivasa up next versus Volkov. Tuivasa surprisingly was the underdog. I believe he was like a plus, if I'm not mistaken, plus like 186. Yeah, plus 186 on mybookie.ag. It's crazy. I got to be careful not to show the stream. I'm not trying to get copyright struck. I never fought that one Hito 609, if you were wondering. Give me 1 second. Cool. I just wanted to put that there just in case. Up next, co-main event, then main event. If Sean Strickland gets it done tonight, guys, I don't know how we celebrate, but I feel like we have to. $20 return, 1,300 T at this point. Guys, we usually don't do this. We usually don't, become a little biased, I would say. Can we root for a fighter just for one person in particular? Let's do it for T. Tuhbso. Who I never pronounce their name right, so that's why we call them T. T is missing one more fight. Tuivasa needs a first-round knockout to win 1,300. At this point, we got to root for Tuivasa. Because if you pull that off, that'll be remarkable. I did not see that, plugs. Never going to happen, Miller, says A-Rod. Is Canelo too special? Canelo has been showing signs of slowing down. That's all I'm saying. I had Oberg round 1-2 with it, but then when that lost, I done it again. Oh, you doubled down. Listen, if you get this payout, I will be extremely happy for you, T. Something is telling me for the main event, we're going to see leg kicking from Izzy for a whole 5 rounds. Carson, listen, my prediction was that it will go the distance, and the reason why is maybe this fight... Adesanya has had these fights before, the Yoel Romero's, the Cannonier fights, even the Whitaker fight in the second fight. There's fights that just aren't that entertaining. Yes, he's had the Kelvin Gastelum fights. Yes, he's had fights where he has looked impressive. The comeback win against Pereira. But he has these fights that are like, boring, right? The Cannonier, the Whitaker, the Vettori, unanimous decision, boring. Maybe tonight we get that again. Israel Adesanya plays it safe. Maybe calls out Dricus after this, or Costa again, or Hamza. But we could be due for a full 5-round fight. That's my prediction for tonight. We'll see what happens. T, if you get it, I'll be the first one to celebrate with you. Tie fighting Volkov is tough after Gan and Pavlovich. So much length. Volkov is a tall man. As far as his range, even though Tuivasa didn't do that bad against Gan with the size difference in the beginning. Yeah, he finally got caught eventually. That kick to the body was devastating. You saw the fat in his belly ripple. As crazy as that sounds. But I think Tuivasa has improved. We'll see what happens, and we'll see if he shows it tonight. Horrible bet, says Trey. if you ever chill. If you ever feel like, listen, you have friends on your side, Trey's always gonna be that one to shoot you down. Izzy fighter are always hit or miss in terms of entertainment. To my point exactly, I have a funny feeling this one's gonna be a miss. Everybody's thinking, oh, he's gonna hurt Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland has been talking a lot of trash. Adesanya's gonna make him pay. What if Adesanya just brutally punishes him for 5 rounds? Ngannou training with Mike Tyson is terrifying for Fury. I love that I got to see that Tyson being able to train a fighter. Is it a little bit far-fetched to believe that Francis Ngannou is going to win? Yes. Do I believe the beginning of the fight will be entertaining? I do. I'm going to pay for that fight. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it sells well. I hope this creates a new standard for fighters to get paid more. I'm in. Who wins? Windy City between who? Between Fury and Ngannou, between Volkov and Tuivasa, between Adesanya and Strickland. I would say Tyson Fury if I had to just give you the 3-leg parlay. I'm going Tuivasa. We'll see if we get it right today. I'm going Tuivasa Adesanya for this card specifically. Tie for most let's see. Tie for most knockouts since 2017 was 7 for Tuivasa. 14 wins by knockout. 3rd highest knockdown rate among active UFC heavyweights. Tuivasa in the octagon as we speak. He looks different, man. He looks like a I don't know, like a New Zealand version of Post Malone right now. Am I tripping? It looks like Post Malone at all, or I'm tripping? Maybe a few more tattoos? No? I can cash for 50 or hold tie wins for 200. How long till it starts? Seconds. Go for broke. What? Like 200 is nice. But if he gets it done in the first round, I mean, listen, I don't want to give betting advice, but I would just say what I would do. I'm going for the home run at that point. I got 20 on Ngannou Miller. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want to take your money, A-Rod. I would hate to do that to you. Tail of the tape, Tuivasa, 30 years old. Volkov, 34. 6'7" is Volkov. Damn, that is long range where it's going to be tough for Tuivasa to close the distance early. Reach 80 inches to Tuivasa 75. And Tuivasa is the underdog. Listen, bet at your own risk, T. What I would do there, he looking like Mexican OT. He does look like him. Mexican OT got some bangers, by the way. He's starting to make me be somewhat of a fan. Volkov 36-10, 6'7". Damn. He's a minus 225. I'm going for broke there. I'm going for broke. That's just me. Adesanya versus Strickland will be up next after this fight. But right now we're getting Volkov versus Tuivasa. Co-main event time. As far as after 70 votes, who wins main event? UFC 293. Adesanya by KO is a 64%. Adesanya by decision is a 13%. 77% for Adesanya. Strickland by KO 20%. And Strickland by decision 3%. Whoever voted for Strickland, if you guys are right, I would be impressed. Got 6 bets from 40. Come on, Ty. Listen. It's a lot of money. Devin Johnson says that indent Fury did to Wilder was a criminal act. Fury should be banned for that incident. I watch videos that look dead on an object or something. Karma is coming to Fury, says Devin Johnson. There you have it. Listen, maybe Ngannou's the one to pay that karma for him. Jack Daniels or Proper 12. I never had Proper 12. Charlo has knockout power though, even though I'm rooting for Canelo. Listen, if Charlo gets it done, that'll be incredible to see, but Canelo's a tough task. Cowboy Killer, a banger. Here we go. Round number 1. By the way, Cowboys are losing this weekend. Here we go. Round number 1 of a Schedule 3. Tuivasa feigning. Volkov being a taller fighter. Outside leg kick lands for Tuivasa. Feigning a leg kick is Volkov. Volkov is massive. Outside leg kick does land for Tuivasa again. Looping right hook over the top, missing for Tuivasa. Man, T, I hope you get your bet. I've never rooted for someone. When you said 1,300 is on the line. Oh, beautiful left kick to the body for Volkov. Left hook to the body lands for Tuivasa. Outside leg kick again for Tuivasa. Straight right hand to the body, this time missing for Tuivasa. Inside leg kick partially lands for Tuivasa. Tuivasa trying to go to the legs early here in the first round. Right hand over the top lands for Volkov. He touched gloves. He touched gloves. Here we go. Tuivasa already leaking some blood from his nose. Like a piece of hair. Right hand over the top. Left hook missing. Counter right hook lands for Volkov. Then a left kick to the body lands for Volkov. Hi, Tuivasa. Volkov. Tuivasa. Jab missing for Volkov. Inside leg kick lands for Tuivasa. Jab upstairs lands for Volkov. Here we go. Straight right hand down the middle lands for Volkov. That landed flush. Blood leaking out of the nose of Tuivasa, even more so now. Here we go. Tuivasa trying to close the distance here. Big right down the middle lands for Volkov. You might be in trouble, T. You might be in trouble. Counter left hook missing for Tuivasa. Outside leg kick lands for Volkov. But Tuivasa still trying to close the distance here. About halfway through the first round. Volkov using a lot of lateral movement, circling to his right. Inside leg kick lands for Tuivasa. The right hand over the top lands for Volkov. Head kick blocked by Tuivasa. Jab to the body lands for Tuivasa. Loading up with that right hook, but missing is Tuivasa. Outside leg kick again for Tuivasa. And maybe that hurt the leg of Volkov. I felt like I saw him limp for a split second here in the first round. 1 minute and 35 seconds left. Big right down the middle lands for Volkov. Volkov being a sharpshooter thus far. 1 minute and 25 seconds left. I feel the pressure like if I bet T right now. Outside leg kick and then a right uppercut partially lands for Volkov. Left hook lands for Tuivasa. Left kick to the body for Volkov. Then a left hook to the body for Volkov. Tuivasa takes it well. 1 minute left. Can T pull it off? I know T's sweating right now. Tuivasa being a stalker. He's loading up on punches. Having a tough time landing flush. Outside leg kick lands for Tuivasa. Big right hook knocks down Tuivasa. Tuivasa might be hurt. Ty gets back up to his feet. Fighting the hands. Loading up is Volkov. Right elbow lands for Volkov. Oh, man. Tuivasa might be in trouble. Head kick partially lands for Volkov. 20 seconds left. Outside leg kick again for Tuivasa. Jab missing for Tuivasa. Jab lands for Volkov. Left hook lands for Volkov. 8 seconds left. Right hook for Volkov. And Tuivasa might be hurt. Left kick to the body. 3 seconds left. Left hook for Volkov. Bad first round for Tuivasa. I'm sorry, T. I'm sorry, T. I wanted you to get that one. I really did. But right now it's not looking good for Tuivasa. Right now it's not looking good. Somebody bleeding already. Oh, Tuivasa is a little bit battered. Got some big shots to the body landed. Bleeding out of the nose. Not so much eye swelling or anything like that, but sorry, T. Tough. He looks horrific. He's getting cooked. He's getting cooked. Round number 2 will be underway in a matter of seconds. Tuivasa's corner saying, be calm, don't panic. But right now, Having a tough time closing the distance. Can Tuivasa pull this off? That first round wasn't for him, but maybe he could turn the tide. Here we go. Damn, sorry, T. You were close. He almost didn't make it out the round. That's what scares me. Cashing now, hopefully. I was rooting for you. If you would pull that ojito, bro, that thumbnail. What is it, Trey? I can't see. It's too small for me on my one screen. Here we go. Tuivasa. Round number 2 of a schedule 3. And oh my God. Big outside leg kick lands for Tuivasa. Inside leg kick for Tuivasa. Looping right hook, just missing for Tuivasa. He's loading up. Outside leg kick again for Tuivasa. Outside leg kick again for Tuivasa. The 50 bones from Steve Williams. The man, the myth, the legend with the 50 ball. Jesus. I'll make sure I read your message in a second. Thank you so much, Steve. Outside leg kick again. And that has the attention of Volkov because Volkov is trying to check those kicks. I think he feels it. Jab to the body lands for Tuivasa. Nice straight right hand down the middle lands for Volkov. Right knee lands for Volkov. Jab upstairs lands for Tuivasa. Steve with the 50 ball. Show my man Steve some love, man. Right hook lands for Tuivasa. They smile at each other. 1-2. The 2 lands. Right hook lands for Volkov. Man, Tuivasa has a chin on him, though, man. Outside leg kick again. Straight right hand down the middle lands for Volkov. Tuivasa on the bottom. Volkov trying to pass the guard. Tuivasa on the bottom trying to survive. 3 minutes left on the clock. Volkov controlling the head, landing on top. Maybe going for a guillotine. Tuivasa, great job. Back up to his feet. Looping right hook lands partially for Volkov. Outside leg kick lands for Tuivasa. Tuivasa willing to exchange with Volkov. Tuivasa keeps pressing forward. Inside leg kick missing for Tuivasa. A 1-2. The 2 lands for Volkov. Outside leg kick again. Short right hammer fist at Tuivasa on the canvas. Tuivasa trying to defend. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, he's on mount. Tuivasa in trouble. Tuivasa's in trouble. Right elbow lands for Volkov. He's in full mount. Tuivasa trying to hip bump, but having a tough time doing so. Under 2 minutes left. Volkov on top with time to work with. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Tuivasa having a tough time trying to hip bump and create some space. Volkov being 6'7" tall. And he may be going for a head and arm choke here. Tuivasa almost gets out. Hammer fist for Volkov. Tuivasa defending. Straight jab down the middle for, and belly down goes Tuivasa. Trying to defend his. Oh, Tuivasa almost got out of it. 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Volkov with some hammer fist. Tuivasa's in trouble. Under 1 minute left. Can he survive? It's going to be tough for Tuivasa trying to do so. 51 seconds left. And these might be the longest 51 seconds of the life of for Tai Tuivasa. And he's still trying to hip bump. Volkov maybe going for a choke here. An Ezekiel choke for Volkov trying to pull it off. Tuivasa defending. Oh, man. And Tuivasa taps Ezekiel choke finish for Volkov. Sorry, T. The 50 ball by Steve Williams. Yo. There we go. Give me 1 second. I don't know what happened, chat, but Volkov with the Ezekiel choke finish. The feds watching. I don't know what happened there. We should be good in a second, guys. There we go. I don't know what happened. I charged my batteries and everything. That's weird. We're back, guys. We're back. Sorry about that. Volkov with a second round Ezekiel choke finish. The $50 from Steve. And he says, let's go, Miller. Salute to all Fight Club members and community. I got Israel Adesanya by KO in the second round. Well, you say KO in the second round for Adesanya. Hito says second round KO for Sean Strickland. We'll see who's right, Steve Williams. And still, keep doing work for your family, Miller. Best commentary on these YouTube streets. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. My guy, Steve Williams, always showing love. Always showing love. Told you, pal. Trey Melton rubbing it in. I'm waiting for Kid to try me again. I got more dirt on him, says Hito. Thank you so much, Steve. Steve always showing love, man. Miller, you always Bay Area players. At least some gift cards, says Bound Blue. I do owe Cali's some love. No pun intended, man. I mean, California, Australia, Chicago, been good to me, man. Jersey, New York, you guys show a lot of love. Yo, my man Miller, Tuivasa for the KO. Richie Bennett, I'm sorry, Richie Bennett, welcome to the stream, but no, Volkov was just too much for him. Tuivasa looked good with the outside leg kicks. It's just when you throw those outside leg kicks and you land, for one, if you keep attacking that, you do become somewhat predictable. And Volkov caught some of them and got takedowns. Not only that, you leave yourself susceptible to some jabs and straight right hands down the middle. And Volkov did land those. And eventually in the second round, got another takedown, landed in top mount. Not a good place to be against a 6'7" monster. Volkov gets the job done. But guys, you know what happens next. The main event, Israel Adesanya versus Sean Strickland, will be up next. Quick thank you to my guy, Steve Williams, again for the 50 ball. Thank you for Hito for the 5. Thank you to Von Blue for the 20. Thank you to Beta Quest for the gifted memberships. Thank you, guys. You're helping the stream stay alive. We're growing. We're interviewing MMA fighters now. We're bringing different content. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. What is this choke you talking about? Ezekiel choke. It's like a forearm in the front. Kind of control the back of the head and pull towards the back. Let me see if I can quickly. It's a nasty choke. It's almost like a rear naked from the front, if that makes sense. Oh, choke. It's this right here. You see it in the gi a lot as well too. Let me see if I could find. It almost looks like a rear naked from I mean, my camera's in the way, so that doesn't quite help. But it looks like a rear naked from on top though. You see it in the gi a lot. People use the gi against you. I mean, I will hit that on anybody in the chat whenever I wanted to. right? Looks like a rear naked. Grab the bicep, grab him behind the head. You know, might teach some jiu-jitsu online one of these days. We'll see what happens. Matrix Attack says Uplight Recordings. I know he should be repping Newark though, says Von Blue. I think Alexei Olenek is the only other guy I've seen use it in the UFC, says T. Hito, bro, you got me in damn tears. What did Hito do? That's what he gets for picking Philly over Jersey. What did I do? Wait, what pictures is, by the way? Let me see if I could go to it real quick. Oh, no, that's Trey. Okay, so that's not me. That's good to know. I know he should be repping Newark, though. I got love for Newark, man. Might get me a Newark Bears jersey or something like that. But Philadelphia is my new home, man. You know? I almost feel like, who is it? Joe Frazier. Ty on a 3-fight losing streak. I know, and it's sad because at one point he was on top of the world. Remember when he was doing shoeys all the time and getting big wins, but then he loses to Cyril Gane and who else was it? I think it was Pavlovich, Cyril Gane Pavlovich, and now Volkov, right? So it's tough, man. But remember when he knocked out Derek Lewis? I picked Tuivasa to beat Derek Lewis. And he did that. Oh, and he beat Sakai, Greg Hardy. He was on the up and up, but he started facing that top 5 of the division, Cyril Gane Pavlovich, and now Volkov, losing. Tough, man. Tough, man. I do have a Cash App. It is Miller DC. Appreciate you for asking, Devin. Appreciate you a ton. Helps the channel out immensely. Anything goes a long way, so appreciate you, man. Let me call, opening up the phone lines for this loser right now. Phone lines are open. You can call at 267-545-8096. Call now before it's too late. Main event about to be up next. I don't know. I feel like John Carson, to your point, I feel like he's still a big enough of a draw even after coming off of 3 losses. I don't think they'll drop him that quickly. That might be just me being optimistic. I don't know. But I don't think they'll drop him that quickly. Phone lines are open. Call now before it's too late. Trey, you have 3 minutes on the clock and I'll probably hang up on you because you're annoying. Von, he's not that gangster. He's from Elizabeth. Bro, Elizabeth, that's the hood, bro. Elizabeth, Newark. Come on, man. Hito's from, like, I don't know, the suburbs in Jersey. I mean, that's who we're talking about, Hito, right now. Beta, Jesus. What did Beta say? The far card emotes in the chat. Jolly Good Show. Thank you so much, Wendy. Appreciate you guys, man. We've been growing. We've been having a blast. I should make like a Cash App, some kind of something on the screen to make it more available for people to know, because it scrolls through, but it takes a while to get there. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. If you want to call in now before it's too late. We have a call from...
Call from...
It's the source, the king, the one who gets it done, mister.
To accept, press...
And here we go. Trey, welcome to the stream, to the #1 commentary channel on YouTube, to the channel that's been blowing up ever since you've gone and left to go play miniature golf. How are you doing today?
Hey, let me just say, it's starting to tick me off that every time I call that little robot lady wants to ask me who I am, like she doesn't know who's calling. It's the source, it's the king, it's the one who gets it done. It's Mr. Intel. What do you mean, say your name? Hey, that better change. I'm not calling again and having to state my name and do all that bull crap again. I ain't doing it. With that being said, it makes me absolutely sick. This card makes me absolutely sick that they had to stack it up this bad, that they had to pop it off this bad. It had to go this well. Everything's so good. I know what you're thinking, Trey. You should be so happy about this card. It's been great. Yeah, they make this card so great because now we have to watch the most boring, annoying,
here we go,
lame, corny, whack fighter in the world next.
Here we go.
We gotta go watch this patty cake, cupcake, cornball, freaking anime wannabe guy go in here and dance around while Sean, a true fighter, a true legend, a man of caliber, says, and he lives by it. I like this weenie.
This weird guy keeps
freaking
screaming, says
cornball,
Angelica.
doesn't even know what country he claims, doesn't even know where he's from. This lame over here, Izzy. I mean, I can't stand this guy. And it makes sense. They got also the real biggest cornball in there also with Aljo, and he's holding up signs saying rematch sugar. I mean, is this guy? Are we serious right now? I mean, the pay-per-view should be over. The only reason I'm going to watch the main event is because of Sean Strickland. Not to mention, okay.
I thought you were going to say because, anyways.
On to my next points. Miller, you should ban that guy. I would not let anybody post bets like that in my chat anymore. That's freaking embarrassing.
Oh,
Is
no.
that guy serious?
He almost
I
hit.
wouldn't even admit I made that bet, brother. That's such a hey. That's the snowball's chance in hell right there, pal. I mean, that's a horrible bet. I would ban that guy, Miller. I mean, consider that. I know this is your channel now. I know I built it into what it is. Got you all these followers. I'm the reason that anybody's even watching right now. They're always just waiting, anticipating. Is the source going to call in? Is the king going to call in? Is the one who gets it done going to call in? Is Mr. Intel going to call in? Well, guess what I did? So all you have been waiting, as soon as I hang up, you're welcome to go watch the fights. You don't have to watch this lame anymore. You don't have to wonder if he's standing up or sitting down anymore. We don't know. We have no idea. We have no idea.
Trey, question for you. Because Sean Strickland is making his way to the octagon. I appreciate you for choosing golf over the UFC because our numbers have skyrocketed since then. But anyways, real quick, important. What is your prediction for this fight? Sean Strickland versus Adesanya. How does it end?
Sean's going to be walking him down the whole time. He's going to do his regular Sean fight. He's going to get jabbed right down the middle. I don't know if he's going to get knocked out, okay? Izzy doesn't have the hands Alex Pierre does, okay? I'm telling y'all right now, Izzy's going to dance around and be boring. Y'all think some huge magical thing. It's not happening. Izzy don't do that, okay? Izzy's a patty cake cupcaker, okay? Baker's man. That's what he does with people. He patty cakes with them. So we're going to watch that while Sean tries to engage in some fights and tries to – I don't even know. I think Sean might try and grapple with him, like get in tight, get him up against the fence and try and grapple with him a little bit and have a little dirty fight. But
I think he needs to wrestle. If it's just striking, he has no chance.
No, it's not. He's not gonna wrestle. Okay, don't be dumb, Miller. That's the dumbest thing you said.
I'm just saying that's the only chance he got. He's not gonna beat him in a striking match.
No, it's not the only chance he's got because Sean's got that dog in him. He got that trailer trash in him. We're different out here. Okay.
Speaking of dogs,
all right, we got four. It takes 4 times the strength of what you think it does to knock out that trailer trash chin. It ain't happening. Now I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a dirty, grimy fight. Sean's gonna try and get in there the best he can. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it, but here's what I do know. Is he's going to freaking win. It's going to be another boring freaking fight, and everybody's everybody's going to talk about how good of a card it was and how great, and it's back in Australia and all this stuff because of the actual card, not because of the Izzy fight. This bum sucks. Alex Pierre, please come back to the division and kill this guy. Kill him. I want him dead.
This guy. Bro, you gotta check your blood pressure, bro.
I got you. You don't tell me what to do, okay? I'm over here filled with rage because I got bumps in the chat talking about me every time I come in here. I got people wanting to say stuff. He just got to change your profile picture. Yo, I was underage. That's gotta be illegal. I was underage then. You got Vaughn coming in here every 2 seconds, slurping off Hito, typing his name, writing hearts in the chat, and freaking eggplant emojis. I don't even know what's going on. It's so hard to read the chat because Vaughn's slurping them off the whole time. I mean, I don't know. When I left, this community had some stats. You know, it had some people with some quality. It had some people that were a little higher class. Now it's got a bunch of freaking cornball bums in here that I don't even know what they're doing anymore. They're over here blowing smoke up each other's cheeks, and I'm trying to talk about fighting. Over here talking about the next Biden rally. When's the next trans? We ain't doing it here.
Well, Trey,
Also, Miller,
I would love to have you.
Miller, let me just end with this. I'm not going to end talking about them. I got to end insulting you, obviously. Tied to Tuivasa, are you freaking kidding me? That was your guy. Now you're just falling off the train. You're going to act like you wasn't even cool with him. That's not even your guy anymore. You just jumped wagon. Are we serious? Is everybody going to act like Miller didn't just hop on this wagon? And now he doesn't even talk about Ty anymore. It's disgusting. Miller, I'll let you go. I'm about to watch the main event. Izzy's going to win. He's a boring fighter. He's a bum. Everybody in here is a bunch of bums. And the Source of Kings, the one who gets it done. I'm back again, baby. You're welcome. Enjoy the show. Peace.
Sorry for wasting 5 minutes of your guys' life. You'll never get that back, and that's my fault. I apologize for that. Trey has Adesanya winning. He says it's going to be a boring fight. I feel the same way as well, too, though, strangely enough. I hate to admit that I'm in agreement. Now, if it's a knockout win, that'll be impressive by Adesanya. Adesanya looking focused. Adesanya looking ready. Adesanya looking a little bit scary. Maybe Sean Strickland, maybe the moment is going to get to him. Nonetheless, Devin Johnson says Ric Flair wannabe. By the way, thank you, Devin Johnson, for sending the $5 to the Cash App. I appreciate you a ton, man. Thank you so much. Ric Flair wannabe. LOL, I'm dead, says Hito. Pay Miller that 20, you jabroni. I still haven't got my money. Oh, sorry for whoever's calling. I can't accept the call right now. Real quick. Make it a minute.
Call
Who's this?
from.
Hello. I want to predict the fight.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail,
He
press
didn't say his
2.
name. I don't know who it is. Call right after. 248. Call right after. I'll make sure I have you on the stream. He wanted to predict the fight, but we got to get right to the fight, and I'm not sure who it was. Let me know who it was. 248. But Bruce Buffer's announcing the fighters. We're going to have to get right to the fight. I promise you I'll have you on right after, if anything. Turn that volume down. Bro, that hurt in my ears, man. Like, Jesus Christ. This guy, his blood pressure must be like through the roof. You know, the guy hasn't, you know, the last time Trey worked out was who would know? And just for him to be screaming in someone's ears, you know, he turned red as his jersey, as his hat. Feel for him. He gets so passionate just to be wrong at the end of the day all the time. So anyways, thankfully he's gone. Trey, get your ass off the phone. The fight about to start, says Bomb Blue. Number one commentary channel on YouTube, Sean Strickland, Israel Adesanya will be up shortly. Adesanya looking focused. Adesanya has been doing some weird stuff outside the octagon. Nonetheless, hell of a fighter. We'll see what happens next. He might pop like a blood vessel or something like that, Wendy. Who knows? 248. I don't know who 248 was, so I apologize. Let me know who 248, who you are in the chat. I'll make sure I'll give you a call right after the fight. But the main event is just about to start. Sean did say that pressure from the Alex fight got to him. We'll see if Adesanya applies some pressure to him, man. Sean Strickland looking focused, looking ready. 27-5, 6'1", 185. Sean Strickland, Trey, please be here after the fight. Let's see what he's. I mean, Sean Strickland gets it done. Hito has it. I'm calling live. Make sure you call in after that. Trey woke up everyone in the trailer park with all that scream. There is no doubt in my mind that that is exactly where he resides. With that attitude, with all that screaming, there's no doubt in my mind that's exactly where he's at on this fine Saturday night, Steve. No doubt. Cornball burns, bums, LOL, says Steve. I got the stream on mute and I can still hear Trey popping blood. Trey getting roasted as we speak. Number one commentary channel on YouTube. Guys, Adesanya versus Sean Strickland up in a matter of seconds. Truly can't wait. RG Edit says, hey, Miller, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. Everything is good. RG, welcome to the stream. Who you got winning tonight? Adesanya up next, man. Truly can't wait. Man, I'm a little bit nervous for Sean Strickland right now. I said it would go the distance, but right now, Adesanya looking like a killer. Adesanya looking focused. Sean Strickland looking a little bit, I don't know. They don't touch gloves. Here we go. They don't touch gloves. Will it be a quick finish for Adesanya? And my whole thing going to a decision was completely off. We're about to find out shortly. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Thank you for all the new subs today. We're closing in on 8,000 subscribers. Here we go. Round number 1, scheduled 5, UFC middleweight championship fight. Teep to the knee misses for Adesanya. Adesanya out of the southpaw stance. Feigning a ton here. Left kick to the body, missing for Adesanya. Feigning leg kicks. Inside leg kick checked by Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland pressing forward. Jab thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Left kick to the body, this time missing for Adesanya. Strickland to his right. Sean Strickland trying to close the distance here early in the first round. Adesanya's back near the cage using lateral movement. Strickland with his, maybe you can even say, awkward stance, almost like the Philly shell, as Sean Strickland keeps walking forward. Feigning a ton is Adesanya. Sean Strickland not letting his hands go quite just yet. Jab thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Inside leg kick lands for Sean Strickland. Here we go. Both fighters filling each other out. Inside leg kick checked by Sean Strickland. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, blocked by Strickland. Both fighters filling each other out still. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Fading to the body is Adesanya. Back near the cage. Jab missing for Strickland. Fading to the body. Jab thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Left hook thrown by Adesanya, missing as well too. Strickland doing a good job defensively, although not getting much offense going, but thus far hasn't been hit with anything major. Outside leg kick finally does land for Adesanya. Circles out away from the cage. Back near the center of the octagon. Both fighters, Sean Strickland, Adesanya. Jab down the middle, just lands barely for Adesanya. Outside leg kick, this time missing for Adesanya. Kick to the body, missing for Adesanya. Sean Strickland catches the leg and he lets it go. Jab down the middle, lands for Sean Strickland. Here we go. Adesanya using a lot of lateral movement. Question mark kick thrown by Adesanya, not quite landing just yet. Feigning a ton here is Adesanya. Circling to his left. Sean Strickland still trying to close the distance. Both fighters still filling each other out. Sean Strickland pressing forward. Outside leg kick thrown by Strickland, this time not finding the mark. Outside leg kick finally does land for Adesanya. Left straight down the middle, missing for Adesanya. Strickland still pressing forward. Teep to the knee lands partially for Adesanya. Teep to the knee again for Adesanya. So far, it's pretty much uneventful. Under 2 minutes left here in the first round. Outside leg kick missing for Strickland. Adesanya using a lot of lateral movement. Strickland pressing forward. Jab missing for Adesanya. Strickland still trying to close the distance though. Both fighters throw leg kicks. They meet. Straight right hand down the middle lands for Strickland. Jab for Strickland. Jab for Strickland again. Jab again for Strickland. Right hook for Strickland. Izzy circling to his left. Strickland letting his hands go quite more. Jab upstairs lands for Adesanya. Inside leg kick thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Jab upstairs for Adesanya, this time missing. Jab to the body finally lands for Adesanya. Kick to the body blocked by Strickland. Right hand over the top for Adesanya, this time blocked by Strickland. Outside leg kick does land for Adesanya. Strickland trying to close the distance. Strickland looking very comfortable in there with Adesanya thus far in the first round. Adesanya a sniper, but Strickland being patient. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, blocked by Strickland. Strickland doing great defensively thus far. Big right down the middle. Knocks down Adesanya. Adesanya might be hurt. Strickland on top. Strickland hammer fist to the head. Strickland big hammer fist. Adesanya might be hurt. Left hook to the head. 10 seconds left. Crowd on their feet. 4 seconds left. Round number 1 is over. Strickland steals the round. Strickland steals the round. Knockdown Adesanya. We'll be going to round number 2. Hito said round 2. We'll see what happens next. Strickland doing a great job defensively. Oh my God. Once again, thank you for the 50, Steve. Thank you for the gift of memberships, Beta. Thank you for the 20, Von Blue. Thank you for the $5 Cash App. My guy, Devin Johnson, thank you for the ongoing donations. Helps the channel go a long way. It was a right hook over the top. That melted Adesanya. Wow. It was a right straight over the top. Bam. Strickland being very composed. Strickland being very composed. I want to see an upset so bad no matter what. If it's an early knockout. John Carson, I'm there with you. I'm there with you. Round number 2 in a matter of seconds. Adesanya might have recovered. Strickland looking focused, looking ready. Please, Strickland, do it for us. If Strickland gets it done, I will be flabbergasted. Round number 2. Here we go. Inside leg kick partially lands for Adesanya. Question mark. Leg kick thrown by Adesanya. Outside leg kick thrown by Adesanya. This time missing. Oh my God. I feel like I'm in there with them. Does Sean Strickland got that dog in him? And will Adesanya do something about it if he does? Pun intended. Here we go. Round number 2. 4 minutes and 22 seconds left. Head kick blocked by Strickland, but a jab lands upstairs for Adesanya. Left hook thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Outside leg kick thrown by Adesanya, this time missing as well. Strickland pressing forward. Left kick to the body, partial lands for Strickland. Left straight down the middle lands for Strickland. Strickland looking very composed in there. Looking comfortable. Jab missing for Strickland. Strickland hasn't really been hit by nothing big thus far. Head strikes 27 for Strickland, 1 for Adesanya thus far. But Adesanya's a sniper, so Strickland being composed, being careful. Thus far, Strickland fighting a smart fight. Jab thrown by Adesanya, missing, circling to his left. Strickland walking forward. Strickland doing a good job trying to close the distance and not getting hit thus far as he goes for something big. Left hook to the body, missing for Adesanya. Jab thrown by Strickland, this time missing. Strickland being very composed. Outside leg kick blocked by Strickland. Jab upstairs lands for Strickland. I can't believe thus far Strickland looking better standing on the feet against Adesanya. Round 1 knockdown for Strickland. 999 is what you missed thus far. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Strickland fading to the body. Adesanya fading to the body. Inside leg kick thrown by Adesanya, missing, pawing with the jab. Strickland pressing forward. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, blocked by Strickland. We have ourselves a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Strickland pressing forward. Jab to the body, lands for Adesanya. Outside leg kick blocked by Strickland. A right hand over the top, lands for Adesanya finally. Best punch of the round for him thus far. Outside leg kick checked by Strickland. Strickland still trying to close the distance here. Adesanya willing to fight on the outside. Right front kick to the body for Strickland. Jab missing for Adesanya. Left kick to the body for Strickland. Inside leg kick for Adesanya. Outside leg kick finally lands for Adesanya. Strickland being very composed. Jab to the body, missing for Adesanya. Jab upstairs, missing for Strickland. Straight right hand to the body, lands for Adesanya here. Outside leg kick for Adesanya. Becoming more offensive here. Jab upstairs, lands for Strickland. It was a solid jab that landed for Strickland there upstairs. Jab to the body, lands for Adesanya. Here we go. Big right hand over the top lands for Adesanya. But Strickland unfazed. Outside leg kick missing for Adesanya. Left kick to the body missing for Adesanya. If you're just getting here, Adesanya was knocked down in the first. This second round thus far being a lot more offensive. Jab upstairs lands for Strickland. Adesanya circling to his left, pause with a jab, throws a jab, right hand over the top, this time missing for Adesanya. Straight jab down the middle, thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Straight right hand over the top, missing for Adesanya, gets caught with a jab from Strickland. 15 seconds left. Left kick to the body, partially lands for Adesanya. 1-2 thrown by Strickland, partially landing the jab. Round number 2 is over. Close round. I say maybe Adesanya stole that round. It's 1-1 going into the third. Close fight. Close fight. It's really hard to hurt Sean. Sean is very composed. 357. Not only that, he's not really getting caught with anything big. Keeping Adesanya guessing. Adesanya having a tough time landing something. I have it 1-1 going into the third. I feel the same way, Coakley. Strickland is a reaper. If Izzy loses, he needs to retire. The UFC should cut him. The steam is gone. And Izzy, Giovanni says, "What's up, Giovanni? Welcome to the stream." It's hard to snipe someone who is constantly pressuring with grenades. And not only that, defensively sound. He keeps pressing forward, but doesn't over exert himself or leave himself open for something big. And I'm assuming that is somewhat frustrating Adesanya as well too. Adesanya opening up a bit there more, landed a big right hand over the top, but can he keep doing it? We'll be going to round number 3 in a matter of seconds. Facts, Merchant. Let's see if he does so. So far, very quiet in there. Body kick thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. I have it 1-1. We are on round number 3, number 1 commentary channel on YouTube. We're trying to close in on 8,000 subscribers. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Inside leg kick checked by Sean Strickland. He keeps pressing forward. Adesanya, same tail. Using lateral movement while Strickland is a stalker thus far. We're in round number 3. If you're new here, if you're just getting here, Sean Strickland scored a knockdown in the first round. Round number 2. Adesanya came out strong. And now we're in round number 3. Jab to the body, just missing for Adesanya. Right front kick to the body for Sean Strickland. Outside leg kick missing for Adesanya. Left kick to the body for Adesanya, blocked by Strickland. Strickland, again, very sonically sound. He's reminding me of like a middleweight Chito Vera. He's not being so active, but he's not getting hit with anything massive either. Left kick to the body, missing for Adesanya. Left kick to the body, partially lands for Strickland. Adesanya using lateral movement, but again, Strickland cutting off the cage. Adesanya near the cage. Back near the cage. Nice short left straight down the middle. Lands for Adesanya. Strickland being patient. Big right hand over the top. Partially lands for Adesanya. Jab to the body. Lands for Adesanya. Head kick blocked by Strickland. Left straight down the middle. Missing for Adesanya. Strickland not letting his hands go quite just yet, but being very defensively sound. Outside leg kick missing for Adesanya. Strickland able to close the distance, but he's not landing anything. He's going to have to start letting his hands go. He can't give away too many rounds against the champion Adesanya. Left front kick to the body partially lands for Strickland. Moving laterally to his right. Adesanya gets out the way. Straight right hand to the body. This time missing for Adesanya. Head kick thrown by Adesanya. This time missing again. Outside leg kick checked by Strickland. Daniel Cormier agrees with me. His defense is on point, but he has to be more offensive, says Daniel Cormier. I would agree. Right counter just missing for Strickland. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, this time blocked by Strickland. Counter jab missing for Strickland. Adesanya, outside leg kick finally lands. Strickland been doing a great job checking the leg kicks. Just not enough offense going thus far. Left hook by Strickland, just missing. Right hand over the top, partially lands for Strickland. Close round thus far. Round number 3. 1 minute and 43 seconds left. Will anybody steal the round? Left hook lands for Strickland. Strickland landing a big shot finally. Left hook thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Right front kick to the body, partially lands for Strickland. Jab lands upstairs for Strickland. Lands flush. Strickland being very composed. Who would have thought with the way he talks outside the octagon? Right hook to the body. Jab upstairs lands for Adesanya, but a right hook to the body landed for Strickland. Left front kick to the body lands for Strickland. A straight right hand partially lands for Strickland. Jab upstairs just missing for Adesanya. Right straight missing for Adesanya. Left hook missing for Strickland. That's a leg kick checked by Strickland. Jab upstairs finally lands for Adesanya. .27 seconds left. Jab lands for Strickland. .13 seconds left. Spinning leg kicks at Strickland. Straight right hand just missing for Strickland, but Strickland landing the bigger shots. I think this round goes to Sean Strickland. Will be going to round number 4. Have it. Can Strickland pull off a decision? I have it 2-1. Going into the 4th. Wow. 2-1 Strickland. I have it the same way, Beta. Great minds think alike. If this fight is boring, you sure make it sound exciting. No homo. Oh, you're good. You're good, Devin. I think to me it's exciting. Maybe to some people it's not, but it's exciting because most people don't fight a tactical fight against Adesanya, and they think they got to land a big shot, but they can't outmaneuver Adesanya. So far, I say it's 2-1. A significant strikes. 13, 22, and 20 for Adesanya, then 30, 13, and 14 for Strickland. So close numbers. And he landed the bigger shots. Let's go 2-1 Strickland. As far as the knockout finish, you were wrong on that one, Hito, but that's okay. You usually are wrong. 2-1 Strickland for sure, says Rick Grimes. I have it the same way. Strickland misses chance. Izzy knows to reserve energy. He does know how to reserve his energy. Look at the significant strike. They're going to F Strickland. I see most fans thought Strickland wins. They give a decision to Adesanya brewing if it's somewhat close, Beta. You know how it goes. Jab upstairs finally lands for Adesanya. Here we go. Round number 4 of a scheduled 5. Number 1 commentary channel on YouTube. Here we go. Right hand over the top lands for Adesanya. Left kick to the body blocked by Sean Strickland. Adesanya looking to be more active here. Remember, I said it would go the distance and I picked Adesanya to win. We'll see if I'm correct. I have 2-1 right now for Strickland, though. Right kick to the body lands for Strickland. Outside leg kick lands for Adesanya. Lateral movement circling to his left. Strickland pressing forward. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, blocked by Strickland. Outside leg kick checked by Strickland. Jab missing for Adesanya. Strickland, again, being very defensively sound and being successful doing so. But he has to find a way to also make Adesanya pay. Counter left lands for Strickland. Left hook thrown by Adesanya, this time missing for Adesanya. Adesanya having a tough time landing clean. Right straight down the middle lands for Strickland. Strickland landing the more significant strikes thus far. If Strickland gets a big left hook, lands for Strickland. Right straight down the middle for Strickland. Right straight for Strickland. Right hand over the top for Adesanya. Left hook thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Oh my God, I can't believe my eyes. And if I'm wrong, I would love to be wrong. I can't believe my eyes. So far, Strickland out striking Adesanya. Jab upstairs down the middle, lands flush for Strickland. So far, you might say the third round wasn't clear for Strickland. That's fine. Jab upstairs, lands for Adesanya. But this round so far, Strickland. Nice short left hook, lands for Adesanya. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, halfway through the fourth round of a scheduled 5 championship middleweight bout. Right hook, left hook lands for Strickland. Maybe that's jab upstairs for Strickland. Inside leg kick landed for Adesanya. Swelling on the right eye of Adesanya. Big right hook over the top for Adesanya. Right hand over the top for Adesanya. Adesanya starting to find the mark as well too. Left kick to the body blocked by Strickland. Strickland still being the stalker. Counter straight right hand missing for Adesanya. Jab just missing for Strickland. Left kick to the body for Strickland. Strickland being the stalker still pressing forward. Outside leg kick. Checked by Strickland. 1 minute and 23 seconds left. Adesanya moving laterally. Strickland still being the stalker. Fighting out of the clinch a bit. They break away. Checked kick by Strickland. Strickland does not stop walking forward, cutting off the cage. Jab lands for Adesanya. Jab lands for Strickland simultaneously. Jab lands upstairs for Strickland. Jab for Strickland again. Right hook just missing for Strickland. Right now, live odds is a -166 for Strickland. Robbery brewing? We shall see. Strickland pressing forward. Counter left hook lands for Strickland. Strickland eyes wide open, pressing forward. Left hook lands for Strickland. Blood leaking out of the nose of Adesanya. Left kick to the body for Strickland. Round number 4 is over. We'll be going to round number 5. I have it 3 rounds to 1. I can see an argument for 2-2. I have it 3 rounds to 1 for Sean Strickland. You got to remember, Adesanya is the champion. What a beautiful combination. Strickland landed a jab and then a left hook in an exchange. Why do I feel like a robbery is brewing? You know how it is. Kiss your money goodbye. When he ain't losing to no guy who, it says far down. I can smell the robbery incoming if the fight goes to decision. Carson. I'm just letting people know in advance in case it does happen. Because you know how the UFC is. If Strickland wins, bro, I'd probably lose my mind. We'll recap it on Monday as well, too. We have 2 shows and we're interviewing an MMA fighter on Monday. Let's go. Swelling under the right eye of Adesanya. Do you think they should have stopped the fight in the first round? No. I don't think they should have. I pray that Jesus Strickland wins. It's going to be so funny, says Merchant. Listen, maybe Adesanya has a big round here and then it goes to the scorecards and Adesanya gets the win. We'll see. Here we go. Round number 5. Last and final round. Sean Strickland, Israel Adesanya. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube in these YouTube streets. Here we go. Head kick, then body kick. The body kick lands for Adesanya. John Annis says it's hard for me to believe that Adesanya is leading on any scorecards, and Daniel Cormier said you never know. Robbery may be brewing. We shall see. If Sean Strickland becomes middleweight champion tonight, we'll be crazy. Straight right hand partially lands for Strickland. Yeah, Sean Strickland's defense has been impeccable thus far. We're in round number 5. Left kick to the body lands for Strickland. Jab straight, missing for Strickland. Great head movement by Adesanya. Inside leg kick thrown by Adesanya, this time blocked. Right hand over the top, missing for Adesanya. Jab upstairs lands for Strickland. Right front kick to the body for Strickland. Jab upstairs lands for Strickland. Jab upstairs for Strickland. Adesanya using lateral movement, moving to his right. Outside leg kick checked by Strickland. Strickland is neutralizing Adesanya's offense. Like, Adesanya can't get no offense going. Leg kicks are checked. Jabs are missed. And Strickland landing some front kicks to the body, some jabs. I would say so far he's winning this round. Leg kick thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Strickland pressing forward, pawing with the jab. Man, if it goes to the scorecards, man, I'm scared to find out almost. Left hook thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Left front kick to the body again, landing for Strickland. Right hook partially lands for Strickland. Crowd cheering on. Right straight down the middle lands for Strickland. Jab lands for Strickland. Beautiful inside leg kick lands for Adesanya. Again, Adesanya having a tough time finding openings. Strickland stalking. Nice jab lands for Adesanya. Jab in response for Strickland. Teep to the knee lands for Strickland. Jab lands for Adesanya. Jab lands for Strickland. Strickland still being the stalker. Sean the Stalker Strickland is the new nickname I give him. Been stalking all night. Jab upstairs lands for Strickland. Right hook for Strickland. Straight right down the middle for Strickland. And he might be running away with this round. Left hook thrown upstairs for Adesanya, this time missing. Sean has the cleanest face, by the way. No. Strickland keeps pressing forward 1 minute and 3 seconds. If Strickland survives, he might be and new if they don't rob him. Even Daniel Cormier saying he's going to have to fire. Jab upstairs for Strickland. Right hook missing for Strickland. Right hook missing for Adesanya. Jab upstairs for Strickland. 45 seconds left on the clock. Right straight down the middle for Strickland. Wait till you see the faces of these two guys. Jab to the body lands for Adesanya. Left hook missing for Adesanya. Right straight missing for Strickland. Left kick to the body lands for Strickland. Adesanya's face looks pretty beat up. 25 seconds left. Can Adesanya get a Hail Mary here? And Strickland talking trash to him. Strickland's talking trash to him. Adesanya not engaging. Adesanya smiling. Adesanya, you gotta fight back. Right hook thrown by Strickland, this time missing. Strickland talking trash to him. Adesanya, bro, you're a dweeb for that. And it goes the distance. And Strickland raises his hands in the air. We're going to the scorecards. We're going to the scorecards. Did Strickland just outsmart, outpoint Adesanya? We're about to find out shortly. Who would have thought? Strickland celebrating. If you look, Strickland didn't get touched to the face. Adesanya bloody and battered. We're going to the scorecards. The post is going to be wild. We're about to find out. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. And Adesanya and Strickland touching gloves. Strickland putting his hands in the air. Adesanya has to know he lost, right? Adesanya has to know he lost, right? If they give this to Adesanya, do you boycott the UFC? And remember, the first round, Strickland knocked him down. Let's see if they show it. Knocked him down with that. Woo! We're going to the scorecards, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, and new. I wish I put some money on Strickland at this point. All the new champions that are happening. I didn't think this one would be it. Boy, was I wrong, but boy, I'm glad. If this is the case, we're going to the scorecards. We don't know yet. We don't know what the judges saw. You can't rob that one. Listen, you never know what the judges Virix. There's no way the judges could get this wrong. Shh. What Izzy cost you, Wendy? Ryan S says, hopefully the judges get it right. You never know. That's why I'm not getting too optimistic. I'm just saying, it looked like to me on my scorecards, Strickland outsmarted him. We're about to find out if the judges feel the same way. Bruce Buffer with the official decision. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 49-46 for the winner by unanimous decision. And new champion of the world, Sean Strickland. And he's crying in the octagon. He hugs it out with Adesanya. Adesanya showing him love. Wow! I can't believe my eyes. Sean Strickland outpoints Adesanya. Beats Adesanya by decision. They hug it out. Adesanya raising Strickland's hand in the air. Wow. And Sean Strickland is your new middleweight champion. Can you guys believe it? Daniel Cormier interviewing him in the octagon. Let's see what Sean Strickland has to say. How good does that feel? I can't believe he outsmarted, outpointed. I'm effing dreaming. Somebody hit me. Am I going to wake up? Never in a million, and you know his voice. Never in a million years. I don't effing cry much, but I'm trying to keep much together. You know how he sounds. Here we go. Cormier says, everything you've been through has always propelled you onto greater things. Your new middleweight champion. Plugs, you did say Strickland would win. How good does it feel, says Daniel Cormier. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, #1 commentary channel on YouTube. You guys know Izzy's a bad mother effer. With how many highlight reel knockouts? He's being the majority of my friends. I was kind of doubting myself. Adesanya being very respectful. I got to say, the fans in Australia, you guys motivated me. And he's getting cheered in Australia. Fans on their feet. When I'm walking in here and I heard you guys yelling. In that 4th round when I heard you guys yelling. It fueled me. Wow, I can't believe my eyes. And new. Who would have thought, right? They're going to show some replays. Remember, in that 1st round, Adesanya knocked him down. Strickland might be temporary, but he was sharp. Got to give it to him. It was a straight right hand over the top that dropped Adesanya. And since that, he was pressing forward, being aggressive. Is this what you expected, or was it a little easier? I worked my ass off, says Strickland. I worked my ass off. Strickland's voice kills me. I'll make sure I read chat in a second. Give me a second. I'll be accepting live callers as well, too, in a second. Just give me a second. I'll make sure I accept some live callers. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. You guys. Effing, I love you guys. The gold around my waist don't mean shh. How you're living your life means more than any effing title. and I'm living better for you guys through you guys, says Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland with a great post-fight speech, keeps it humble, doesn't mention any dogs or anything of that nature. I can't believe my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Who would have thought this is what you would see? 2023. Sean Strickland, who would have guessed? What was the over-under that Sean Strickland would be a middleweight champion in 2023? Who would have thought that he would outsmart Adesanya, beat him to the punch, check leg kicks, be very defensively sound, be very defensively conscious, not really execute or throw the jab much. It was counter straight right hands, left hooks. It was a right hand over the top that knocked down Adesanya in the first round. Some front kicks to the body. Adesanya couldn't really get offense going. Yes, a lot of footwork, a lot of lateral movement. But at the end of the day, his offense couldn't get going, and Strickland's offense and his pressure was able to get him through. Who would have thought in 2023 Strickland would be your champion? Wow. Let's catch up with Chad in a second. Wow, I can't wait for the post-fight press conference. Oh, my God. And this is the fight that no one wanted either as well, too. No one thought he had a chance. The post is going to be Wild Strickland, era new champ. Judges will get it right, don't worry. NHL 21, welcome back. Izzy by robbery. I was worried. Win is a win, don't matter if it is by robbery, says A-Rod. I agree. This is even clearer than Jones versus Reyes. Absolutely. There's no way the judges can get this wrong. Talk to me nice, says Hito. Hito said, I mean, you said it would be by knockout, though, where my guy Plugs was just saying, and new. What was Strickland paying? New champ. It's a Drake curse. He bet $500,000 on Izzy. There you go. I should have known. Unless this is a robbery. Let's go sit down, dog Adesanya, me rider, says Merchant. Pay up, kid. And new. Bet, send me the link. Wow, the fight no one wanted. Massive upset, says Bob Horowitz. Can't argue that. Beautiful performance. I'm just, for the way that Strickland carries himself in the octagon, phone lines are officially now open. You can call in at 267-545-8096. You can call in now. 267-545-8096. I think we got a voicemail. Let me first do that. And then we'll get to it. Checking. Let's see. We got a voicemail here, and then we'll continue. Here we go.
Wayne. Miller. This is Steve Williams.
Steve
your
Williams
man,
in the building.
Checking in from Gilroy, California.
Here we go.
I can't believe Strickland pulled it off. It's just an amazing win, and Izzy needs to regroup and come back stronger. But yeah, much love to you, my brother. And yeah, we got to hook up sometime whenever you come out to the West Coast.
Absolutely,
anyway,
Steve.
You have a great night. Peace.
My God, Steve. Appreciate the call, Steve. Much love to you. Whenever I'm in the West Coast, I'll make sure I visit you and Von. Hito calling in. Let's see what he has to say, because he picked Sean Strickland to win. Here we go. Hito 609 on the phone lines. Thanks so much, Steve, for that very kind voicemail. Hito.
Yo.
What the hell just happened? Do you believe it?
First of all, I believe it, because
I'll make sure I catch him with Chad in a second.
I'm going to say, Trey, you're a bum, because you're going to sit there and say, oh, I told you guys about Strickland months ago. No, you bum. You got on a call and you said he's not going to win, and guess what? He fucking won. I actually said he was going to win. I said by knockout, but Miller, to refute you say he didn't have knockout power. He almost took him out in the first round. So, I mean, you guys have to put some respect on my name, number one.
No, listen, he has power enough to knock him down in the first and bully him as far as closing the distance and landing big shots. Wilson Pereira, have a good night. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. Hito, what do you think about this performance? Did you see this coming? I know you said Sean Strickland will win, but did you believe that he would have any shot at winning by decision?
I believed it. Tell A-Rod where the money at. Tell him that I need to see that $10 super chat. Tell that dog hater A-Rod to start sending the money, okay?
Oh, there you have it, A-Rod.
I just want to do no. I want to do one more thing. I need this. All right. I need you to go on Instagram. I need you to play a video, and when you get done playing it, just let me know when it's done playing so I can explain something to you guys.
Okay.
I just did a video.
Let me see. Real quick, guys, before we get to some more callers and some more talk. Let's see. Oh God, here we go. I'm kind of worried to find out. Here we go. Let's see.
I just seen a house.
I just seen a house
fully decorated with Halloween decorations. I mean,
Let me know when it's done playing.
what
Gotcha.
is September 8th?
It don't need to play for that long. I just need to
That's
point out
got-
something.
I just
Yep,
seen a
played
house
it. The
that was
Halloween thing.
fully
No,
decorated.
the trade thing.
Yeah,
Halloween
he was talking about
decorations.
Halloween. Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's
I
cool.
mean-
all right. So Trey wanted to talk to people about, oh, you broke bums in the chat. This guy got the base model of a Toyota Corolla made in 1987. When they talk about brokies in the chat, look at that
Hey,
guy,
yo.
man. He got the tan
I just seen a
inside with
house.
the tan on
That
tan.
was-
Dude, do they even make those type of cloth chairs anymore?
Hey, yo. Oh no.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
no.
y'all have a good night. You know, I can't wait for this post conference.
Me
you know
too.
what I mean?
Me too.
GGs.
Hito, wow, GG's, man. Thank you so much for the call. Wow. My guy Hito in the building. Thank you so much, Hito, for the call. Thank you so much for the voicemail. Steve Williams, very kind words, man. It's always great to have you guys calling in. Let me catch up with chat. Damn. Maybe Trey drives a 1982 Toyota Corolla. I don't know. Said he'd walk him down the whole time, but didn't know it'd be enough. I agree. I'm happy for Sean, but damn, Izzy says scory. LOL. Let's catch up chat. We are celebrating tonight. Rick Grimes, I can't believe my eyes. Pressure, you said it. That pressure did it to him, Devin Johnson. He just didn't have an answer because whenever he tried to respond, Sean Strickland would either be so defensively successful that he wouldn't get hit, or he would make him pay. He never really, his face was untouched. Look, if you look at Sean Strickland's face after the fight, clean. It is crazy to say that in 2023, Strickland outpointed Adesanya to a decision, but that's what happened. Sean did say he would never lose to a guy who beat off to Khartoum, says Plugs. Sheeps change up quick, bro. Who the dude that said no one's gonna carry Strickland's coffin because he has no one? Now everyone switch up. I forget who said that, but I remember reading that in chat. Here we go. Go to Instagram. Miller, play. You're going to reevaluate. You're going to reevaluate your picks. I tried to tell you, Don Shop. Who would have thought that? Listen, I think it's safe to say most didn't believe that Sean Strickland would win by decision. Give me some video ideas, guys, because the next thing I'm gonna do right now is as soon as I get off stream, I gotta make some clips of. I think what I'm gonna do here is clip where Sean Strickland won and make a short out of that. But if you guys have any other suggestions, let me know. Sean Strickland is your 2023 and new middleweight champion of the world. My question: does Izzy get the mid-year rematch after losing two of his last? What Sheldon? What if Sean Strickland says, "I don't keep score, I settle them," and he fights, I don't know, maybe Pereira in a rematch, even though Pereira was moving up to 205. So maybe not that. Maybe it's Sean Strickland versus Drickus. What was the bet odds for Sean? Sean was like a plus 600 or something crazy like that, or plus 400. Let me see. Strickland versus Adesanya odds. I think Adesanya was like a minus 4 something. Adesanya was a minus 650. Strickland was a plus 450. Crazy. Plus 450. Make a history of the EA cover curse because it continued tonight, says Rick Grimes. I forgot that he was on the cover as well there. Make a video about how I predicted all the stars of the UFC now, says Trey. No rematch for Izzy. He got dominated, so I think it's fair to say the same way Aljamain Sterling doesn't deserve a immediate rematch, because you could say Aljamain Sterling doesn't deserve an immediate rematch because he got dominated. Granted, he got knocked out. And Adesanya didn't. Adesanya got knocked down. And Sean Strickland ran away with that fight. Sean Strickland dominated as far as led the fight, closed the distance, landed the more significant shots round after round. I had it, what was it, 4 rounds to 1? Sean Strickland. I gave him the first, gave Adesanya the second. I think gave Strickland the third, fourth, and fifth, I believe. Maybe the third was a toss-up. So maybe you could say 3-2. Drickus versus Adesanya for number 1 contender. Wow. In Africa. You have to totally dominate the champ or knock him out to take the title in the old days. Now, one fight of 75-50, you can take the crown, says Devin Johnson. Strickland beat him like Trey beats a box of Bowberry biscuits, says Bubba. Things going to be very interesting in the middleweight division now. I can't wait for the post-fight press conference. I'm going to make sure I watch that, maybe make a short on that. Guys, let me let you go. It's time to make a short on Strickland being the 2023 middleweight champion of the world. Crazy. I'll make a reaction short, just clip some stuff from this stream. Monday morning, 11 a.m., we'll be doing a live stream recapping UFC 293. So that'll happen Monday. We're also interviewing an MMA fighter that fights on the 15th. Keep out on the lookout for that. Content after content after content, guys. What a performance. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. My last and final words, guys, I'm going to say is, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I mean, Trey breaking 100 in golf and being good at that was to me even more likely than Sean Strickland outpointing Adesanya. That's what happened. LO, Bowberry Biscuits. That's wild. That's a wild thing to say. Sean versus Drickus. Winner gets the pass. Crazy, man. LOL Plugs. Bro, this guy Plugs is a savage, man. Guys, thank you for the ongoing support. Couple housekeeping notes, I guess you could say, is yes, we'll be live Monday, 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Be on the lookout for those two. Also, thank you for the ongoing support. We're growing the stream. We're closing in on 8,000 subscribers, guys. So thank you guys so much. I feel like my voice is almost getting out of here. If you guys want any, if you guys want to suggest any videos that I should make, the Discord is right there. There's the Instagram. Consider becoming a member. That helps the channel out immensely. If you want to throw a few bucks at your boy and help him get closer and closer to just doing this full time, man. I love commentating fights. I love doing this, and I would one day love to do this for a living. Thank you guys. God bless. Good night. Appreciate you guys. Steve Williams, thank you for the 50 ball. Real quick, my last thank yous. Steve Williams, thank you for the 50 ball. Hito, thank you for the $5. Von Blue, thank you for the 20. Beta Quest, thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for all the donations. Appreciate you guys a ton. Thanks for everything, Miller. You the bomb. Thank you so much, Sheldon. Thank you so much for hanging out and being here. Strickland beat him like Trey beats his. Oh my goodness. I can see that as a meme. LO word. You bring in the Charlo fight. Oh, absolutely, Devin. We'll be covering that as well too. Any big fight we'll be covering here, guys. So keep it locked. Hit the bell for post notifications. I can't wait to see what Dana says also. I can't wait to see this post-fight press conference. So I'm going to try to upload this short before the post-fight press conference. And we'll be back soon, guys. Hit the bell for post notifications. Comment on every video that I make. I'm going to try to make more long form content. Appreciate you guys. Who would have thought? #1 commentary channel on YouTube. See you guys Monday. Much love. God bless. Peace. Carson, thank you for coming back as well, too. And always showing love. Thank you for all my day ones. Appreciate it.